Hey everyone, this is Andre Sooklal of Extra Time TV. We got a little bit of technical issues with this watch along. For this is one of our first watch alongs in a long time. Trinidad and Tobago are taking on Haiti in the Concacaf Gold Cup. We had to do a lot of setting up, and it's pretty much last minute. So if you all are in here and you're watching us, let us know you're in here. Share, like, comment. It's 0-0, 8 minutes into the game. We did have some technical issues with the internet, but now it's fine. So we're in. So, I'm not going to do like play-by-play commentary because that's what the commentators are for. So there's a shot there. So far, it seems pretty solid. Trinidad looks like they're trying to keep their shape and, not concede. Haiti is a team, we spoke about in our match preview. You could check that out at EXTVmedia.com where, this team really gave Saudi Arabia a hard time. And this is a very difficult Saudi Arabia team that, everybody knows that they beat Argentina at the World Cup, but they are good in their own right, not just because of that game. They've always been a pretty solid team. There's a lot of money in Saudi Arabia. So some people are asking me to go live on TikTok. If you're getting this, people, let me know. I did not promote this, so I don't know how it's going to come out. If people see it, they can jump in. If they can't, that's okay. But this is a must-win game for Trinidad and Tobago. I did not have my Trinidad and Tobago jersey because it has, you can't see it in the frame here, but it has autographs from the squad from 2016. So, Levi is back, as you can see here. Trinidad looks pretty solid. The first 10 minutes is solid, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to set my background behind here. So, folks, if you're in here, let me know if you're here. Comment, like, share, drop any sort of suggestions on what you think, how the audio is sounding. Now let me know what you think. How do you think this game is going to go? Are we going to make it or are we out? Let me know. I'm going to set up my nice background. Some people are asking me to go on TikTok, so I'll probably do that. So as you can see, we had to reset everything. So Haiti and Trinidad and Tobago have to win this game to have a chance to continue to the next round. And then, there's another difficult game as well for us against Saudi Arabia. But we have to play the game that's in front of us right now. I will try to analyze the game a little bit more. I usually get team sheets, obviously. Levi Garcia's back in. A nice lateral run to try to beat the offside trap. I think Levi is closer to our screen there. But, you guys can't see it. But, it is what it is. So I'm trying to load our background so we'll look all cool. And as you can see, there it is. So, folks, if you're in there, let me know what's going on. What do you think about the live stream? Is this okay? Would you like me to do more? Because some people ask me to do this. So I'm setting it up now. So I'm gonna jump across the TikTok. This is me entering new territory, folks. I don't know how the lighting is, but let's do this. So we're gonna go live in a couple seconds. Let's see. So it should start any second now. So for those of you who are watching, that TikTok version is going to start. I'm seeing some people in here. Rods, how are you, Rods? I'm doing this because of you all. So I really appreciate the support. Get your friends, people, everybody else. I've done this before for video games. And for those of you joining on the TikTok live stream, welcome as well. This is new territory for me. I'm not really a streamer, but I'm doing this. So far, Trinidad and Tobago versus Haiti in the 2025 Gold Cup, the second match for us. It's definitely a game that we must win. And we're looking solid so far. So, Rods, I'm great. How are you? Rod, I am great now because the stream is up and I really appreciate the support everybody is getting. So drop those comments, like, share. And, I hope we win this game. And also, wow, I need glasses. It's Bent. Bent, I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm clearly very blind. These glasses are not helping. By the way, these are blue light protectors. Use it. Welcome. I see you're supporting both teams, so welcome to the stream. Everybody's welcome. It was a bit difficult to get an authorized stream because, I was trying to look at it on YouTube and it's blocked in the region. So, folks, if you're in here, let me know how it's sounding, how my audio is sounding. What do you think about the game so far? Let me know. Trinidad and Tobago is taking on Haiti. This is the first time I'm doing one of these lives, So expect me to be suffering a little bit. For Trinidad and Tobago fans out there, let me know what you think about the game, and do you think if we're going to bounce back and win from that first game against USA? You can check out the previews on extvmedia.com. I see people are joining in on TikTok as well. Welcome. Let me know your comments. Let me know if you're hearing me, and if you're looking at the game, and if you're from Trinidad and Tobago, let me know what you think. Jump on in. Let me know. So far, so good. It's the 13th minute. Yes, I will try to put the score on the screen. It was up there before, but there was some sort of error, and I had to reset everything. That's why I started 7 minutes late, folks. So I'm seeing Nicholas Machiavelli. What a name. What a name. Nicolo, sorry. Welcome. I'm doing this because of you all. You all really inspired me to do this. And, it's the first time I've done this in a long time. I had to do this in a hurry. And my apologies for starting in 7 minutes late. So, folks, how do you think we're looking? Do you think we're looking solid? Do you agree with the starting lineup? I usually have all these things, but I will try to update any information I get as we're coming along. In fact, while I'm talking to you here, I'll pull it up on my screen. Some data as well for the starting lineup. So let's see. I need to put the score. Yeah, I will work on that. I really appreciate the feedback, folks. You tell me, and I will make it happen. So let's get it done. I'm seeing a lot of people joining. Beardman, James Fortune, Harilal Mirage, welcome. Folks, I am new to this, so, let me know how it's sounding. So as it stands here, I'm going to take a quick look at the lineup. Possession so far, it's pretty close. It seems as if here, according to Google, we're playing a 4-4-2 with Levi Garcia, Nathaniel James, Sealy on the right, Rampasad, Phillips in the midfield, Spicer on the left, Cardenas, Bato, Garcia, and Raymond, and Phillip in goal. And, Haiti playing 4-4-2 as well. So we could possibly cancel off each other. Possession-wise, let me pull up that. So, according to this, we have 52%, so 48. They have 2 shots, we have 1. Oh my god, that was close. That was close. Maybe I have a delay, folks. Yes, Jason, Nati, James is in the starting lineup. He's in there. So welcome, Jason. Welcome, Rods and Bent. And for the people on the TikTok stream, listen, I'm really enjoying this. This is fun. I'm seeing you guys comment. Drop comments as well in TikTok and in the live stream. It's really supporting us. And I really want us to win this game. And I'm taking off my sunglasses. I don't know why I had sunglasses on in the first place. So we look solid. I think this formation is working so far. Haiti is a very physical team. They're trying to probe for openings in our box here. But so far, we're holding out. I really like Cardenas. He has pace. He seems to be defensively sound. And I think, for me, the centre-back pairing, rather than the back 3, is definitely better for this game. They did have a little bit of problems with the back 5, which is 3 centre-backs. You all could, let me know what you think. I will try to update the score on the screen. But, I'm trying to do all this in my studio here. It's pretty tough. So welcome Sam, Princess Hussein, Chanel, Rampia. Welcome. And everybody else on the YouTube channel, drop those comments, likes, whatever. Just share. Just let me know what you think. We're all in this together. We all want Trinidad and Tobago to win. We have all likes, dislikes, criticisms. But we all, we mean well for the national team. So let's do this. I'm seeing a lot of people joining as well. So that was a pretty strong tackle from Shellam Bato. A lot of people were expressing concerns about, about his injuries and so on. But, he's a veteran player. He's done this for a while. And I think, with the squad we have, this is the best we can do for now, I think. So, but there's a lot of people who have been reaching out to me on EXTV and letting me know their thoughts. I'm looking at both cameras, folks. Let me know how it looks. What do you think about EXTV Studios, folks? It's live stream. It's unscripted. All sorts of things are going to happen. I vastly underestimated how thirsty I was going to get, so I'm going to hydrate. Like I said, I know a lot of people have been asking the score. It's 0-0. At halftime, I'll try to put up updated scoreline because the game is going on now and it's just too much to do. Andre, I would love for us to get those crisp short passes in the midfield right. I think so far I've seen a lot of long balls and losing possession quickly. Yes, correct. I mean, this is something not just with Dwight York, his tenure right now, but in the past, our ability to hold the ball in midfield, to try to control the game, has not been, our strong point. I think with Stephen Hart, when he was there, we had a really balanced team that was able to hold the ball and it gave us advantages. But we need to do that. We need to take control of games, not just rely on, speed and athleticism. We have to learn at this level. You have to have good game management. So that's what I think. It's a little bit strange because I'm hearing my audio twice. So if I'm sounding a little bit strange, I'm getting used to that. So, I'll probably take my headset off. It's a little bit more, I guess it's easy. In fact, I'm going to just take it off. I'm just going to take it off. It's much better like this. I was hearing myself twice, folks. So I'm seeing people joining. I'm seeing Nazmo, Mohammed, Seth Boss. Welcome, Seth. Is that you, Seth? Seth is my nephew. Seth, for all the people in my live stream, is my nephew, and he has his two brothers. They love football, and a sister, and they love football. So welcome, Seth. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think. Lincoln Marshall, can you keep us updated on the score? I'm very disappointed with our team in general performance. Yes, I will, and I will try to add a graphic at halftime. So I will go on a break, and I'll try to load that up. So right now it's 0-0, folks. Trinidad and Tobago 0, Haiti 0. If you're just joining us, welcome Indra, Gopal, Joseph, Harilal Maraj. I think I shouted you out before, but that's okay. I'm really appreciating, everybody joining in. Drop a comment. Let me know how it sounds. Rod, your audio is perfect. Thank you. This is really last minute. And Lincoln Marshall, welcome. And I will try to keep you updated as possible. I know you said you're disappointed. And look, there was almost a chance by Haiti there. I think the longer we go in this game and we calm down, I think a lot of nerves have to be settled from the last game. I think that when we conceded those goals against USA, it did affect the players, and understandably so. They're human. But Marvin doing a good job covering this post there. I don't know if you guys are looking at what I'm looking at. But, Haiti are creating chances. And I am concerned because Haiti did get a lot of crosses in against Saudi Arabia, and they were very successful. We do have problems defending, some air balls sometimes, which is, York has admitted that he's been trying to work on it. And, we had our preview. You could check that out on EXTV Media on our YouTube channel. You could see that they are disrupting our ability to kind of hold on the ball in midfield. They have a very similar lineup with their strategy. And, this is going to be a close game. And I think, Trinidad, the longer they play in this game and the longer they don't concede, it goes great. Mark Blaze, welcome. Hey, it's great, this podcast. Thank you, Mark. Listen, I'm doing this because of you all. I had no intention of doing it, but the feedback you all have been giving me, both on TikTok here and on YouTube, I'm looking at both cameras, has been amazing. The response on the YouTube channel, the videos has been amazing. It really helps the channel, folks. So I really appreciate that. I'm trying to give you all the best energetic performance as I can, but I'm always hyper, so I don't have to pretend. So I really appreciate that. The passes are kind of slow, so it allows the Haitians to press up. Correct. I don't think we're very comfortable in possession yet in terms of moving forward, in terms of managing. But I think what it seems to me is maybe they're trying to avoid damage control from the USA game. I think the longer they go along, as I said before, they should be all right. So on the TikTok, I just want to hail out everybody. Trinidad and Tobago versus Haiti. It's 0-0 in the 21st minute. I will try to update, the widgets and so on, so we could see time frames and things like that. So I'll definitely do one for the next game, and even for the World Cup qualifiers, and even other games as well. So like I said, drop your thoughts and comments and suggestions in the live stream. I'm seeing them now, and I really appreciate that. Let me just say a shout out to Yoman Gomez. Welcome. Rakesh Sipasad. Welcome. S123RK, welcome. Miss Unique, welcome as well. TT, and everybody else. If you're watching the game, let me know what you think. Are you happy? Are you not happy? Do you think we're gonna win? What do you think about Dwight York so far? Let me know your thoughts. We are. It seems as if we're about containing the offense of the other team right now. It seems that's what we're about. I don't know. Maybe that's the game plan, guys. I don't know Dwight York, so I don't know. But maybe it's let's head to the halftime without conceding a bunch of goals, build in confidence, and then maybe in the midfield can be able to, translate that into something else. That's what I think. That's what I think. So, people on TikTok, let me know, drop those comments. Feel free to share and all those things. It really helps my channel. Everybody else out there, this is one of EXTV's first live streams for a Concacaf game in a while. It was requested by you all, and I really appreciate that. We seem to be, honestly, and for now at least, it's the 23rd minute, 0-0. Trinidad, Haiti. We seem to be controlling. The defense seems to be holding out. We're not creating much offensively right now in the midfield, and this is credit to Haiti. They are being able to close the midfield down a little bit, so we're not being able to express ourselves, which is expected at this level. If you all looked at that Haiti Saudi Arabia game, Haiti were very, very physically dominant. They're very composed on the ball, and as you could see here, welcome on the TikTok, Angel DBB. Harry Lal, I see you're joining in all the time, so that's great if it's the same person. They are getting in behind our defense, but we seem to be holding out. And I don't think we should be like this for the entire game. But with that being said, I understand why we're doing this. I think, because we conceded 5 goals. So, Sheldon Bato using some of his experience there. For any of you who played football, sometimes it's good to just, when you're under pressure, you just kind of roll around, you adjust your shin pads, you kill some time, and eventually you get some time to catch your breath. The defense could catch their breath, the goalkeeper could organize things, and take a bit of momentum away from the team. Cameron Burke, who am I supporting? I'm supporting Trinidad and Tobago. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, so I'm going to support Trinidad and Tobago always. Everybody knows me as an Argentina fan. I have on this very rare Argentina jersey because my Trinidad and Tobago jersey, which is behind, has autographs. And I just didn't want to wear it, but I have to get a new one. Capelli, come on, give your boy a jersey. Get More UK, welcome. Listen, folks, Get More UK has been supporting my channel for a long time. This guy has been really loyal and always believed in what we were doing, and we're doing well, and we're always improving. So welcome, Get More UK. I would love to meet you one of these days. Get More. This guy supported me from the beginning. So this guy is amazing. And everybody else has been amazing, and the feedback encourages me to do this. And I think I'm getting a little bit better at the streaming, I think. I'm not a regular streamer, so I don't know. I'm seeing some other comments here from YouTube. Haircut Bent, I'm seeing you a lot better now. I'm supporting both. That's okay. That's all right if you want to support. You need to show the score on the screen. Okay, that's some other comments. So, yeah. So, folks, TikTok people, let me know what you think on this live stream. It's very unorthodox. One of the few people to do these things. There's a lot of new YouTubers out there that I really like that we have this variety now. So we get to hear different voices. Maybe we'll collab. Maybe we won't. Who knows? You all know that EXTV does a lot of data-driven analysis. But we're also funny, and we like to do funny things and play video games. So if you are just joining us, Get More, I'm very glad that you're here as well. It would have felt strange if you were not here. Get More was there supporting me when I did the 2006 streams during the pandemic when everybody was at home. You could check that out. So like I said, folks, like, subscribe, comment, share. Continue to engage because I want to know what you all think. It's 0-0 in the 26th minute in the second game of the Concacaf 2025 Gold Cup. And Trinidad and Tobago have to win this game. And, like I said, I vastly underestimated how much my voice is going to be dehydrated. So I'm going to hydrate for a second. Brought to you by nobody because nobody sponsored this. Oh, wow. Yes. So welcome in the TikTok stream. Kareem John, Ronda NBA, Puran Singh, Reena Budu, Melvis. Welcome. This is different. I don't know. I'm not. Oh, no, there's a chance here. Oh, no. While I was speaking. But is it offside? Is it offside? Guys, you all probably saw this better than me. Is that offside? Because my stream is a little bit jumpy right now. Let's take a look. Is it offside? It is. I think it is. Let's see. Yes. Narrowly so, though. Narrowly so. Oof, that was really close. It was almost 1-0. Everybody out there on the stream, also let me know you're right, Get More. Let me know. Tell me where you guys are from. Tell me where you guys are from. Mark, Blaze, Rods, Cameron, everybody else. Get involved. This really helps. For people on TikTok as well, feel free to contribute as much as you like. If you're watching the game, let me know where you're looking at the game, what you think is going to happen. Rayshawn Guy, welcome. Imran Ali, welcome. This is the first time I'm doing this. VR is checking the goal, folks. They're checking the goal. It looked very narrow to me. Folks, drop right now if you think that was a goal, if you're seeing the game. Apparently, Cameron Book, apparently you all are ranked 100 in the FIFA World Haiti. Yeah, well, listen, yeah, that's true. I think that's accurate. Haiti's a very good team. Haiti's a very good team. A while now, and they've always been a good team. Trinidad is a team in transition. But right now, folks, it's 0-0. Haiti with a goal, and we're not sure. They're saying it's offside, and VR is checking it. So it seems as if we're lucky, and it's 0-0, folks. It's still 0-0. It's not 1-0. Trinidad and Tobago is still in it. But we're going to have to pay attention to that because they did a one-time pass that caught our line a little bit high up with a bit more timing. That could have been very dangerous for us. So, that should be a little eye-opener. I'm sure York has them on their toes. And, the coaching staff, Russell Latibia and whoever else. I think I didn't know this, but a friend of mine, Oba, as well. He works in cricket as well. I'm guessing he's part of the medical staff. So it looks like a cooling break. I believe it's his second cooling break. Folks, make no mistake. Houston is very hot this time of the year. Very, 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 very hot. I'm seeing more people joining. Sasha23, welcome. Let me know what you think in the TikTok arena if Trinidad and Tobago is going to win. Are you a fan? Do you even follow Trinidad and Tobago football? Where are you from? Let me know, and I appreciate the support. This is something that is, very unusual for me. I don't usually do these things. And let me know if you hear me okay as well in the TikTok live stream as well in YouTube. Mark Blaze, you're from Trinidad. Trinidad lack confidence. I think they do lack a little bit of confidence. Sherwin Rankin, welcome. Tumar Jiha, welcome as well. So, folks, if you are just joining us in the live stream, don't forget to like and comment for the YouTube viewers. It's also on Twitch for you Twitch users. I don't know how the stream is going. You all could let me know. But Mark, Blaze, to get back to your comment, they are lacking a little bit of confidence. And I'm looking at the replay here, and the offside was very narrow. It was very, very narrow, folks. So like I said, they are lacking in confidence. I think that loss to the USA may have hurt them. And I think, as I said earlier in the stream, that they are trying, I think, to just do damage control. They're trying not to concede any goals. York did say he's trying to avoid that whole conceding goals and us reacting to games. He wants us to be proactive. If you want to see those interviews, you can head over to the EXTV YouTube channel, which you all have been supporting. I really appreciate that. I've been seeing all the comments. I've been answering all. Andre Samuel as well. We may have Kenwin on afterwards to have a little reaction to the game if I still have my voice. But and also I didn't get my new Trinidad jersey yet. Come on, Capelli, hook your boy up, get a jersey. Dwight York, of course, smiling. But just to bring up why they stopped, Houston is very hot, folks. I experienced it myself. People from Trinidad and Tobago think we know what hot sun is like. We don't. We really don't. Let's see. Oh my God, they played Costa Rica better than any game lately. That is true. That is true. I think they were more focused. I think they're recovering. I'm seriously blind. I'm trying to... Ellen, welcome, Ellen. Welcome to the stream. But I think, if we get a good result in this game, we will do well to build our self-esteem. Not just for the Gold Cup, but heading into the World Cup qualifying. There's another comment. Drex868. This is another guy, folks. I want a special shout-out to Drex. This guy has been supporting EXTV from the very beginning. And this is the wonderful world that we're living in. We never met until a good while afterwards. So welcome, Drex. Thank you for supporting. If you're just joining us, it's 0-0 Trinidad with a rare attack into the Haitian box. It's still 0-0, 31st minute. So let's see. We can't beat Haiti, so we don't deserve to go through to the World Cup. I mean, you never know. You never know. Maybe we can. I mean, I know there's a lot of negatives and results have not gone ideally, but you never know. We'll see. I mean, I hope we win. That's why we're all here. And if we win, that's great. But I understand what you're saying. Haiti with a shot. Marvin, could he recover? Oh, my goodness. Haiti with a shot outside the box. And this is something I was concerned about. The Haitian midfield and their players are very physically strong. They're very competent on the ball. And they seem to have a lot of good footballing IQ to control and slow things down. That was a very good shot from distance. But it's good if we're limiting them to shots from distance. And they're not comfortable enough to run into our box. One Umbrella, big up. Yes, welcome. Barry Jaimangal. Oh, bro, what's happening? Welcome, Barry. Welcome to the stream. I don't usually do these often. We have a YouTube stream as well for those of you who want to check that out. So, folks, it's 0-0. It's 0-0. Let's read the other comment. They're coming in thick and fast. Rods, Andre, you guys have been doing great. Listen, Rods, I really appreciate that. It means a lot. We love the feedback from everybody in here. There's no wrong statements. Everybody has their opinions. And it really helps us improve. And, it supports the channel. And it enables us to do this more. One Umbrella, welcome. Get more. Kenwin Jones is the best. I miss using him on FIFA. Yes, listen, Kenwin. A lot of people used to criticize him. I know Kenwin really well. I worked with him with the Trinidad and Tobago women's team. Barry Jai Mongol, thanks for the likes. KK just joined. Trinidad playing Hope to get the ball on TikTok. Barry, I think they're trying to settle in, and I hope they improve. And I'm sure the objective is do not concede right now without conceding too much. So they're in our box right now. But luckily, we did enough to force a goal kick. So far, so good. We're kind of frustrating them a little bit. And plus, it's very hot, so both teams are probably going to get tired. Yes, Getmore. Kenwin is a beast. His ability to hold up the ball. He was well respected in the UK in the Premier League. One of our last players to play in that league. And he's also a very good coach as well. He has a very good understanding of the game. And he may be on the show afterwards, folks. He may be on the show afterwards. Mark Blaze, we got to be able to attack and win without... I'm guessing that's Levi Garcia. Yeah. We're going to have to pick our moments. I think, safety first and game management seems to be the key. Somebody like Nathaniel James at some point, like Levi has the ball right now. So he has to do a lot of work up front. He's very physical. So he is a bit isolated right now. So it's clearly contain, keep the shop tight, and not concede goals. That's what it looks like to me. So folks, if you're just joining us, be sure to drop your comments in the comment section. Like, share if you're viewing. Let me know where you are watching this game and what do you think is going on. Let me know if the audio is okay. Let me know what you think about the game so far. I'm seeing the TikTok people are highly responsive as well. I really am enjoying this, folks. And I really enjoy the work that, you guys are appreciating it. So there's a long ball up into the box. He seems to be onside at, thank goodness. So they were in our box in a dangerous position if you guys are seeing this. And thankfully, the final ball across was not good. It was not of quality. But they're going to have to look at that. Trinidad, number 8 player, needs to be in front more. Barry. Yeah, I think so. I think they're trying to get some control. But, Haiti is a very tough, physically strong team. They're a very physically strong team. And we spoke about it in the preview. You could check that out. We had to make some edits, but it's there. So you can head over to the YouTube channel after the game, because right now we're watching the game, and take a look and let me know what your thoughts. We'll also have a reaction after the game with Andre and possibly Kenwin as well. So we're trying to build from the back, and I could see what the game plan is. I know we're not holding the ball enough in midfield, but I could see there's an attempt to try to contain and not concede a lot of goals, which is important. There's a little bit of a moment of a small lapse there, but which forced Marvin to kick the ball out. But we are basically resorting to not conceding goals, kind of bypassing the midfield and getting the ball to our forwards who are isolated, and they're not having an easy time getting the ball. So for the people on TikTok, I assume there's a lot of activity going on there, folks. Let me know what you think, where you're from, what do you think about the game. I really appreciate the comments. Drop them. It really helps the channel. Cameron Book, 1-0 smash. Definitely, 1-0 smash and grab. I definitely would be very okay with that. I think it would build the esteem. And anybody who has done any kind of coaching, for me, I'm personally of the belief, when you're building a team, you make sure your defense is watertight, and then you build from there. And I think the team gets confidence, and when the defense, and collectively defensively, not just defenders doing defending, you build confidence, and then you're able to build your midfield and so on. It takes time, and international football is complicated, folks. York doesn't get to see these guys every day and, play his game. So right now, this is good. We have Haiti sort of being patient, passing the ball around in their box. It's still 0-0, folks, if you're just joining us. Trinidad and Tobago versus Haiti in the Concacaf Gold Cup. It's the 36th minute. It's pretty... I wouldn't say we're being dominated, but we're not creating much, but we're not conceding. And Haiti, I think they're trying to conserve some energy. I think they try to attack us with a burst of energy. Welcome, Brandon Hussein. Welcome to the stream. Trinidad, yeah, okay, so I'm trying to look at all the streams. So they were playing the ball at the back and trying to get things, I think they're trying to calm things down. That's what it looks like to me. Trinidad and Tobago, I think, seem to be very comfortable in this position right now. And eventually they're going to have to take some risks, but not yet. I think maybe later on in the game, which may possibly open us up. So if we could get that smash and grab, that'll be great. Cameron Burke says that's what is going to happen. I would love that, Cameron. I would love that. I would love that. Tell me what you all think about the formations. Just generally what you think about the team. What you even think about the uniforms. I mean, I think Capelli should give me one. But folks, at the end of this, in fact, I'll do something because I really appreciate what everybody's doing right now. I'll do a random draw of all the commenters. I'll do a random draw of all the videos. And I personally will buy you a Trinidad and Tobago jersey. Although I don't have one, I'll try to get you all one. I'll do a draw so it'll be fair. And I'll pick somebody. And, of course, the liking and sharing and the commenting helps. And then also, we're also doing a giveaway for EAFC, the new one when it comes out. So look out for that as well. But, I'm seeing people joining. Cassie723, welcome. Pete, welcome. KM Crochet, I think, welcome. But so far, Trinidad has been able to kind of nullify Haiti up into our defensive third. Levi has a bit of a chance. Oh, my goodness, there was a foul, folks. That should be a yellow. And some could argue there's an argument for a red. But that was a situation where Levi... Oh, it was a red, folks. It is a red card to the number 22. I don't have the team sheet list. So this Levi leaving his player in the dust. So I was right. Folks, if you're just joining us, Trinidad and Tobago 0, Haiti 1, with Haiti just losing a player. Levi being able, Rampasad retrieving the ball, who's a player I really love, by the way. Shout out to Rampasad and Levi. They were able to counterattack, and Levi was able to force a 1v1, beat his man, and now a red card. We are now one man up, folks. Haiti is one man down. I can't see the number on the player. Whoever number 22 is, you could let me know in the comment section, folks, for those who have the comment section. So we're looking good, folks. Welcome, Kes. I don't know if that's Kes the singer. I don't think so. Is it? On TikTok, Sunita, Naeem Mohammed. Barry, I really see that you're really into this. I really appreciate that. So, the name went. I'm seeing Jean Kevin something. Folks, we could not have asked for a better scenario. 0-0. Haiti, who's a very strong team with one player down. This is going to go great. So I'm going to go back to the comments. I'm watching an animated game. I think it's a real-time game. This is from Lincoln Marshall. Welcome, by the way, Lincoln. I'm thinking it's a real-time game where they animate. It is 1-0 at the 48 minutes. Is this so? No, it's unless my stream is delayed, Lincoln. I don't think so. Andre Comina, welcome. He's another person who has been supporting me. I'm really glad to see you all here. Side talks, forgive me. Folks, my eyes are really bad lately. Only recently. Maybe, I need to take some sort of supplement or something. I usually take care of myself. Get more. That red card, I agree. But welcome, Cider Talks. Ross, that was a decent pass to Levi. And this is why Levi is really important to our team. He does have that ability to take on players. He easily beat one guy and then forced that tackle. Levi is a special player, folks. I think we all know this. Levi Garcia is playing Spartak Moscow. And I recently learned from Andre, it's his former team, Ike Athens. Because I heard a lot of people saying AEK Athens, which is understandable. Where can we watch from Trinidad? So I do realize, Jamil Cunningham, welcome. Andre, listen, the compliments, I really appreciate it. Josiah, big up, welcome. That's very... Let me know where you're from. And then welcome to the stream. People on TikTok as well. Ashley, everybody else. Richard, welcome. Trinidad and Tobago have one man up. And it's 0-0. It's definitely going into our favor now, folks. It's definitely going to our favor now. So let me know what you all think right now. Folks in the TikTok and in the YouTube stream, please know that I will be giving away from myself. No sponsors. I will buy a jersey. I'll do a random draw in all the comments below and choose someone. And I'll get them a Trinidad and Tobago jersey of their size. And it's a draw, of course. So I'll have to pick because there's a whole bunch of people in the YouTube section as well. As for watching the game, where can we watch the match? I know there is a regional block, which is an issue. Folks, I want to hear your opinions. Why is it so difficult for people from Trinidad and Tobago to look at these games? There's definitely some sort of right issues because if you try to look at it on YouTube, it's blocked. So I had to pay through an external site to look at this stream that I'm looking at now because, piracy is wrong, folks. It is wrong. So that I'm guessing if you all could do a VPN, you could probably do that and look at it on Concacaf. Andre, we need a little more confidence in this side. Mark Blades, I thought Levi went to get married. So, Mark, first of all, welcome. He did get married, and as Dwight York said in one of his interviews, there was some compensation made because they knew beforehand. So, he actually flew in right after his wedding. So, I mean, that's. I know a lot of people were harassing Levi about getting married, but come on. I mean, he planned his wedding in advance. It is what it is. But he's back. Maybe the wedding did him some good. The party vibes. He had a nice honeymoon and he came to give us a gift because that was a beautiful piece of play and it shows you how dangerous Levi can be, where he has that ability to take on players. So now, I know a lot of people were talking about the confidence. Welcome, that boy Drizzy, Lil Top on TikTok. Like I said, folks, I will be doing a giveaway for Trinidad and Tobago jersey, the new one from Capelli. I will buy it myself unless Capelli wants a sponsor. And we will do a random draw and give a jersey to someone. And also later on, for those who follow the channel and subscribe as well, we'll have a draw for a copy of EAFC. So as it stands, folks, 43rd minute, Haiti with one man down, Trinidad and Tobago 0-0. It's looking, it seems to be falling in our favor, but you never know with these games. At halftime, I'll try to see if I can update the scores on the screen. Everybody who's joining us, let us know what you think. Mark will win for sure. I hope so. It seems to be set up that way. Haiti has a chance. That was very scary, folks. So Haiti is calling for a penalty in the box. Is this a nightmare for us? Is this an absolute nightmare? Haiti got move into the box here, folks. If you all are seeing this, I think this may be a possible penalty for Haiti, which is so upsetting because, we had the advantage. Basically, Haiti hit a speculative long ball into the box. They're checking to see if it's offside. It looks like he's onside. He beat Cardenas and I think Bateau. And they're calling for a foul. I think they should check this. I think he fell kind of easily. I think VAR needs to look at this, folks. VAR needs to look at this. That animated thing, it seems like that's a bunch of mess. So right now, folks, I think there's a penalty. I don't know if it's given. It is given. I think that's a soft penalty, folks. They got a penalty. So our advantage has completely gone out the window if they score this because we had one man up and they gave away a penalty. And, folks, I'm telling you, that was a very soft penalty. Let me know what you think in the comment section below if you think that was a penalty. So, folks, Haiti with a speculative long ball with one man down now have a chance to take the lead in a they're checking it now, folks. There is no way, folks, I'm saying this right now, there's no way that could be a penalty. And if it's a penalty, it's very harsh. Now, they could argue Bateau did kind of make contact with his hand, which doesn't help. But I have seen penalties with way worse physicality given. But, it's down to the ref. Bateau gone in and used his hands on the guy. Okay, so maybe I didn't see that. So folks, let me know what you think. Rods, let me know what you think if it's a penalty. Folks, in the TikTok, Barry... Jose, I see you just joined. Marvin Ramuta, welcome. Where can I see your screen? Well, I paid for a subscription, but the thing is, I don't think it's fair that Trinidad and Tobago fans, it's so difficult for us to see games. And, maybe they'll have to do it. But they're checking right now, folks, if you're just joining us. Haiti is one man down, but Sheldon Bateau, there was a foul in the box, so they're checking to see if it's a penalty. I'm hoping it's not. I think the contact with the jersey that Rods is mentioning could be our undoing, but they're checking. I think it's close. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a Trinidad and Tobago fan, but I think it's close, and I think it's very harsh, and it will definitely undo our advantage. Welcome, Chucky, TJ Phillip, everybody else. If you're joining us, Trinidad and Tobago is 0-0. Haiti has a potential penalty. Rods, I don't think it's a penalty. Afisha Charles, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know where you're from, Afisha, and everybody else. It's a lot of suspense, folks. I think this is a long thing where for the 45th minute, we're into the 1 minute and 30 seconds of extra time. And there's a long decision taking place. Everybody's at the end of their seat. Folks, drop in the comment section. Is it a penalty? TikTok, do you think it's a penalty for anybody who's watching? If you're not watching, I will try to help you all and keep you all updated with this thing. And at halftime, I'll try to see if I get the graphics up. Even as we speak, I'm getting messages from people that I can't really read right now. So everybody, do you think it's a penalty? It will be unfortunate, but, we have to, now that this is really long, folks. I think it's easily about 4 or 5 minutes we've been waiting. I personally don't think so. Rods doesn't think so. People in the stream, let me know what you think. He's going to the screen now, folks, so it's still not settled. It's still not settled. So that means there's a lot of indecision about the penalty. I mean, after observing penalties for years, the players are supposed to stay away. So the ref is going to the sideline to look at the play. Welcome Selena Love, TJ, TYJ Phillip, Chucky, Keba, Asani. Forgive me, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Let me know. So, folks, they're looking at the replays. I'm seeing the replay here and it looks very, very soft. Very, very soft. Even though there was some contact, he threw himself to the ground and I think he played the ref. If they give a penalty for this, we're definitely going to talk about this. And I'll ask, Andre Samuel is at the game right now, so I would love to hear what he has to say. But we're probably getting a better view than him. I'll speak to Kenwin afterwards and, let me know what you think. But this is a long decision, folks. And historically, Trinidad and Tobago has not gotten favorable decisions in these competitions. And I spoke about this in previous interviews. And there's a lot of people, I really think for these kind of games, we should have neutral refs. But, in this particular case, it's usually Central American or Spanish. So I'm looking at the replay and they're showing it over and over. And they clearly, I think they know it's not a penalty, but it's almost like they're looking for a reason to give the penalty. But it's a very minute touch. Anybody who plays football will understand that. So, welcome, Craig. How are you from Toronto? Listen, I really appreciate you joining in. The ref is about to make a decision, folks. I'm going to let drum roll. Is it a penalty? It's no penalty, folks. It is no penalty. So welcome, Craig Jensen. He came at a good time. Haiti is one man down. They got a penalty denied. And I think the Haitian player is going to get a yellow for diving. So Bato, he's a friend of mine. I really support this team. Keep your head up. That could have easily messed with your self-esteem. We have the man advantage. Dwight York and Russell Ati, people probably telling these guys, calm down. Let's get to the halftime, regroup, and take advantage of this numerical superiority. And yes, so thank God, folks, it's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. So Craig Jensen, let me know which part of Canada you're from. Osario Joseph. Should the man get a card for that? He did get a yellow card. So he got a yellow. Usually I have team sheets, but the stream started a little bit late because of some technical issues here. But he got a yellow. And, Trinidad would want to see this off. There's going to be a lot of added on time because that was a long time to make a decision. So now that, we got the scares out of the way, I think the players could calm down. So, Oscar, first of all, welcome, Joseph. And also, yes, I could confirm that it was a yellow card. So I'm hoping these guys calm down, use that to focus themselves. We have the numerical superiority. Like, for example, that was a giveaway just now. We shouldn't be doing that with one man less. There was no pressure on the player. And we gave away the ball in the midfield. So this is where the calmness of the experienced players and Dwight York will have to come in. We have the advantage. You have more space to move around. There is absolutely no need to give away the ball like that. We could control the game and calm things down. So it is in our favor. Contain the defense. Continue playing that defensively sharp way we were playing. I'm really enjoying Cardenas, by the way, folks. I think he's playing great. Also, I'm on TikTok. I'm seeing Sexiness has joined. Welcome, Sexiness. Kizia, Bereton, Sweet Boy, Sunday's wife, and, Barry. Listen, I'm really appreciating your feedback. So, everybody, if you're just joining us, we're close to halftime. Haiti got a player sent off, so we have one man advantage. Plus, we had a little bit of a scare. Haiti got a penalty call rejected by VAR, which to me it was very obvious, but the game as it stands is in our favor. So, this is something that, we'll have to really, I should say, use to our advantage. I'm seeing another person here. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Is it Treyan? Big Nico in the chat. Tell me how to pronounce the names. I want to do it correctly. I want to let people know that you're here. Welcome, Shamila Moham. I'm really appreciating the support for this live stream. Great defending from Raymond. Yes, he's doing great. So we now have to use this numerical advantage because Haiti will want to slow things down and pick their moments. We could now calm down and take advantage of this particular moment of us being, like, it works in Haiti's favor to pass the ball around, but we don't want a situation where there's a 1v1 because they have the players to get in. So I could see that the setup was to do the two lines of four, block the passing off, and ensure that the other team doesn't get it. Big Nico in the chat, welcome. Get more, hit the like, people. Yes, Nick, get more. I really appreciate your support and getting people to support me as well. This really helps. And Drex, I know you're out there. Folks, if you're not seeing it, I will do my best to update you on what's going on. And also let me know what you think about why it is we can't see games. I just think it's ridiculous that, a Trinidad and Tobago fan has to try all sorts of funny business to see a Trinidad game. I think it's crazy. So it is 0-0, folks. It's probably going to have a decent bit amount of extra time, I think. I don't know if the ref blew the whistle. Oh, it's halftime, folks. So I'm surprised. I actually thought it would have been a lot more time. So, folks, if you're just joining us, it's halftime. Trinidad and Tobago 0, Haiti 0 in the Concacaf Gold Cup. What a game for the nerves. We were on the ropes. They did create some chances, but defensively we have been sound. Haiti got a penalty appeal, but before we got to that, Levi with an individual moment of brilliance. And I think him and Natty James are a good combo. And in time, it will prove to be very good. I think that combination of those guys are doing really well. And they're creating chances very rarely, but when they do get the ball, they do cause some problems. And then we got, the sending off because of Levi Garcia's brilliance. So that was a little bit of a scare. For us. So with that being said, we're going to head into halftime. Folks, let's have a conversation. Let me know what you think about it. What do you think about the stream? We're going to probably take a couple minutes break to talk about it so I could catch my breath. I am very thirsty. Doing this is very dehydrating, and I'm not sponsored, folks. Sponsors out there, just throwing it out there. When I'm thirsty, I drink. Your name here. That's what could happen. All right, so the stats, 1 shot for Trinidad, 8 for Haiti. They had 1 shot on target, which is the key stats. 7-7 falls, the red card for Haiti. Offsides, 2 for them. Corners 4, no corners for us. Possession, 45%. For us, 55% for them. I think, folks, if I have to give a verdict on the first half, I know a lot of people were criticizing the movement, and, we need to control the midfield a little bit more. This game is in Houston, which is a place I've been. It's really hot there, so I'm hoping our players handle the heat. But the game is set up in our favor. It's definitely set up in our favor. Rods is saying, listen, today we have much more balanced midfield, and we aren't using it to build up the play from the back. I think now with the player Haiti having 1 less player. DJ Stevie, welcome, good night, welcome to the TikTok stream. Very good game so far. I think so. I think it's better than we expected. I think it's a good recovery mentally for the players. There's a lot of things I've seen improve, so you can see the focus. Welcome, heavy hitter. Welcome, Anthony. Just to go back to what Ellen was saying. I went to Fox Sports website. They have it live, so I will check it out. Great. Listen, everybody, this is why we have these chats. You can help out. So those of you, a big shout out to Ellen. It's on Fox Sports Live. You could go check out the game there for those of you who can't see it. So thank you, Ellen, for that. J Bash Gaming. Am I pronouncing that correctly? First of all, welcome. The ref is very weird on his decisions. Yes, listen. I have always said this. Trinidad and Tobago has always been on the receiving end, at least in regional competitions, of bad calls. To me, there was no reason for that VAR call to go on that long, and he was very willing to give that penalty very quickly. Very willing. I did not even see the replay, and it looked soft, and VAR had to step in, so thankfully they did the right decision. Ellen, we need to pressure them on their side. Yes, I think they'll probably have that conversation. I'm pretty sure York and Latipi and those guys will be telling them, guys, we have 1 man up, stay calm. Be a bit calmer on the ball, control the ball a bit more, because I saw they were giving away the ball a little bit, and they don't need to do that, especially if there's no pressure. Unforced errors. If they're not forcing you to make errors, they shouldn't. I think if we're able to control the ball a bit more and force them and tire them out in the heat, that'll be great. Rondell, I'm not going to lie, this is the worst Trinidad and Tobago team I've seen in quite a long while. I know that we got some bad results, and I know things have not been great, but I think we have to hope that they get better. It is definitely an improvement from the last performance. I wouldn't say that, but I could understand your concerns. We didn't get a good result against the US, and the game is positioned in such a way we need to take advantage of this. If we do not take advantage of this, this will hurt us. I'd like to say a big welcome to Shada, Abraham, Strawberry, Aya, Anthony, Samuel as well. Welcome to the TikTok stream as well. Drop those comments in there, folks, on both streams. I'll let you all know that when you share, like, view, comment, we're going to have a live draw, and I'm going to give away a Trinidad and Tobago jersey, the Capello jersey of your choice. I'll have a draw. So the comments are coming in thick and fast, folks. So Lincoln Marshall, let's check together if the animated live version is true. See if Trini scores. Oh, no, that's definitely wrong. We didn't score. It's still 0-0. Those, whatever sites they are, Lincoln, I think they're crazy. So I'm going to try to give you the updated thing. It was one of the streamers indicated to us, Ellen indicated that you all could try Fox Soccer. See if you all can head over there and look at the game and join in with me. Rods, whenever we receive the ball in the midfield, our body positioning is poor as we receive the ball with our back to Haiti's goal. That's no in my correct. And I think that's an issue with confidence. I think our players are not confident right now. And I think they're not very after the loss. So I think, building from the back and getting a little bit stronger is important. I'm hearing music and I'm not sure where it's coming from. But it's coming from somewhere. I think it's the halftime, so I don't want it to be picked up on the microphone if you guys are hearing that. But so I'm reading the comments. Our body positioning is poor. Yeah, correct. I think midfield is an area and defense. I mean, there's a lot of things to work on. Ellen, once again, why does York wear his brand on the field? Is this his brand on his cap? Not a good look. I think it is his brand. I know a lot of these guys have pre-negotiated contracts. Like Bravo and, Darren Bravo, and these guys have their DM this and Sunil Narayan, for those of you who watch cricket, and Messi. So I guess maybe there's some sort of contractual obligation. He has to wear it. I know a lot of people have been asking about. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Sleepy has joined. Ronaldo, welcome as well. Aya. First of all, if you're just joining us, it's halftime. It's 0-0. And Trinidad and Tobago seem to have things in our favor. So if you're just joining us in the live stream, don't forget to stream, not scream. Like, share, join. And, let me know what you think in the comment section below. So I'm trying to use these cameras here. And, we'll see how it goes. So welcome, Anthony, as well. In the comment section, I'm going back to answer the question about York's branding. Yeah, I think that's a branding issue. But, we'll find out. But I think that's probably what it is. Listen, I really want to pronounce your name correctly. It's very unusual, and I like it. It's Tryan Shram. Welcome. If we shoot 5 times, that's a lot. We need more shots. Yes, we do. We need to take advantage of that, and I'm sure that's what they're discussing right now. Get more UK. Trinidad has this. I think the dynamic is set up for this to work. I think it is. We are lucky we didn't concede. True, there were some moments. Haiti, folks, make no mistake, folks. Haiti's a very strong team. JP, welcome. Jesus, Anthony as well. Lucy, Belmore, welcome as well. Trinidad and Tobago is 0-0. Haiti has 1 less player. Sorry, but the guy is not playing good football, playing better than the last game, but he cannot hold the ball for a minute. And yes, that is an area I have brought, brought up in the past in previews and reviews. You can take a look at our EXTV media channel on YouTube. Head over to Facebook. You can see the handles below. You could follow as well. Folks, follow. It really helps. You could check out the handles, my personal and also Extra Time TV as well. But you could see in our match previews, and I did highlight that. Lloyd Budu saying, welcome, Lloyd. I think I see your videos. I think Lloyd does some good videos as well. Lloyd, welcome to my chat. It's a pleasure to have you here. I think he's a very dedicated Trinidad fan. Trinidad playing a better game. I'm trying to read all the comments and they're coming in. Playing better last game, but they cannot hold the ball. Yeah, that's correct. Holding the ball in the midfield is clearly an area that we have to work on. Game management, it's definitely an issue for us. Ronaldo Strachan, go Warriors. Listen, welcome, Ronaldo. Welcome. Be sure to like, share, and let me know what you think. Listen, I really want to pronounce your name correctly, man. It's an unusual name. I'm actually trying to find out what, where is that from? What country is that from? We're on the big stage. Welcome. Rondell, I think they only had a single shot in the game. And yeah, we're going to have to fix that. We're going to have to control the game, be more decisive with our passes. Vishal Bim, welcome to the TikTok stream. For those of you, it's on YouTube as well if you're for Trinidad and Tobago. So welcome. Steffi as well. Harden Child, I love that name. That's such a Trini name. Mark Blaze, people forget the year Trinidad went to their first World Cup. We started with a 5-0 defeat to Guatemala. With this Trinidad team has a lot of potential. And yes, Kelvin Thomas, welcome, of course. Haitian Voodoo. Listen, probably. Get more 71 watching. That's great. Listen, folks, I really appreciate that. A lot of people are watching the live stream, and I appreciate everybody who has been following the videos, who has been following EXTV. We've been doing really well. I like all the new YouTubers out there. I like to say a shout out to them. Maybe we could all collaborate and do things. And, I do a lot of analysis. I like to thank SofaScore, who has been giving us data. EXTV has a nice deal with them. Even as I speak, people are joining in. Welcome, Anthony, Charles, Nieli, Steffi. So I really appreciate that. Josh, big up Andre. Welcome, Josh. Welcome to the stream. I hope it's going really well. I hope it's working well. I hope the audio is sounding okay. For those of you who can't see the game, I think Ellen, shout out to her in the comment section. She found, she said, something on Fox Soccer channel. So you all could probably go and look for that and see if you all could get the game if you can't see it. For the Trinidad and Tobago fans, I was going to take a break, but the engagement is so high. I think I'll just continue and hopefully I have the energy. I may have to take some pauses, but it's looking good, folks. Let's see who else. Ellen, you are doing a great job. First time hearing you. You doing all the Gold Cup games. Ellen, listen, thank you for the kind words. I will be doing it now because it was requested by you all and the commenters and the fans, and I appreciate the support, and I'm gonna do more then. I'm gonna do more. Especially Trinidad and Tobago games. I know, it depends on how we go. So we'll continue as well. First of all, welcome Mary Singh in the stream. So thank you for the kind comments. I will do all the Gold Cup games, and I will do, unless I am present at the actual qualifiers, I will do a lot of watch-alongs to the World Cup qualifiers as well. Because sometimes I go to the games, and, we do our post-match and, our previews as well. So, Bent Harrod, am I pronouncing that correctly? Trinidad don't look well coached. Only one good player on the training team, Levi Garcia, and the rest are average. I mean, it looks that way right now, but what I will say is, I think, and we said it in the preview, and you could check that out, folks, on the YouTube channel. You could like, subscribe, check it out, where one of the issues I mentioned to Andre, and he mentioned it as well, and in previous things, is that we are getting a lot of friendlies, the Unity Cup, then the World Cup qualifiers, and these competitive games, which serve as high-quality games where you learn a lot more from playing against these teams than if you play small teams in a small period of time, which I think is very fortunate for, this group of players. They get to play a lot of games so they could learn very quickly, because under normal circumstances, we would have to rely on friendlies. We probably would have now been playing the Gold Cup. So, who knows what else, the CTFE might arrange. So, the key is to see some progression between now and then. And as somebody else mentioned, we did, if you all remember, in 2006, although arguably it was a much more, a bigger squad in terms of, most of the team were playing in Europe, in the UK, Scotland, Russell Latipli was playing in Scotland. York was still in the Premiership. We started off and then poorly, and then we started to build confidence. I'm hoping that's what takes place. With that being said, it hasn't been the perfect game, but you could see a clear game plan, so we can see how that goes. Welcome, Maria, Hunter, Susan, Martin. If you're just joining us, it's halftime. Trinidad and Tobago taking on Haiti in the Concacaf Gold Cup. I was going to put the scores up, but since there's so much engagement, I'm going to just keep talking. So we're going to just continue the conversation. It's 0-0. Haiti has one man down. Shram, call the coach and take more shots. Well, I don't have his number, but I will mention it in the preview, and I'm sure he reads his comments. And Nigel Pierre, listen, welcome. James MS, welcome to the chat. I really appreciate that, and I really you're welcome, Nigel. You're welcome, and you guys are the reason why I'm doing this, and gals, you all are the reason why I'm doing this. The thing is, you do see the occasional bouts of skills on multiple players, but to get them to play good for 2 games straight is like asking for a kidney. I mean, we have to have patience with the system, but I understand why people say this, and I understand both sides, because I worked with the national teams before. I'm alongside them sometimes, and I'm also a fan. And, sometimes, they have to understand the frustration of the fans. The frustration is the fact that we want us to win. And, we don't get the results. We are used to disappointment, and fans are entitled to express their views. And I also understand the coaching side. It's not as easier said than done. That's a whole other podcast I will do. You can let me know. Welcome, Susan, Martin, Katie Nagasa as well, Maria. Also, let's go back to the YouTube comments. Kelvin Thomas thinks we might win 2-0. I think the way how it's set up, if we don't take advantage of this is not good. This team is going to have to show its experience here and its growth. this is a perfect example. The game is set up. So the players are coming back out, folks. So I did not do a halftime break. We're going to head back in. It's 0-0. Rods, what do you think the plan will be in the next half? Any subs? So I think he may keep things as it is. But what I think is, I'm sure the conversation will be, Rods, is that control the ball a little bit more. We have numerical superiority. Haiti is going to try to, capitalize on their pace and strength up front. So we have to control the ball, keep the ball away from them. We're not a very strong possession-based team. But these guys are professionals. I'm sure they know how to do keep-away drills. So I think it's to control the midfield a little bit more and not just rely on breakaways and, things like that. Because that plays into Haiti's favor. Because if we just bypassing the midfield, it gives them less work to do. And they could just sit back with 2 lines of 4 and then counter-attack. So I think, I'm sure that discussion. Will they do that? That's the question. So, folks, if you're just joining us, the game has restarted. It's 0-0. The Concacaf Gold Cup between Trinidad and Tobago and Haiti. It's 0-0 with Haiti with 1 guy less. I did not get to see it because usually at halftime I would look at these things. I don't know the name of the guy that got sent off, but I could pull that up here. That's why we have technology. Technology, bruh. I don't know why I spoke an American accent there. Jean-Kevin Duverne. That's the guy who got sent off in the 39 minutes. So, yes, so we're back. I'm pretty sure that's a discussion. I think Andre, I'm missing so many comments because there's a lot. I think the football is just distasteful at the moment. Yeah, I think there's a lot of work to be done. I think they know that. And I think, the fans expect a lot of improvement. So I think they know this, and we'll see if it improves. The game, the results, it's a result-oriented game, and we'll see. I'm trying to pull back a few comments here. We really need to step up the momentum. This is from Ronaldo. Nikki Cooper, welcome. It doesn't look good, guys. I think we might be okay. Nikki. But we'll see how it goes. Although, I think Haiti will try to use their athleticism and speed to try to hurt us. So we have to make sure, even though we have numerical superiority, we don't sit back too much. But we also don't concede. So that's the problem. I think the problem with the team is they don't want to concede, but they don't want to attack too much. And I think that's the psychological part that is affecting them. The boss, welcome to the stream. Daphne Hargreaves, welcome to the stream, Daphne, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Where has the game live? So Ellen mentioned in the chat you could go to the Fox Soccer channel. I think they're showing it live. I don't know if there's a block. I know on YouTube they blocked it in Trinidad and Tobago. I had to pay for a service to look at it, so I'm looking at it. Anybody in the comment section, if you know where there's a place to legally see the game, let them know. And I think it's absolutely crazy that Trinidad and Tobago fans can't see these games. I personally think so. Let me know what you all think, but I think so. TikTok people, don't you all think it's crazy that we can't see this game? But anyway, it's 0-0. Becca, welcome, Becca. Canada beat Honduras 6-0. Who is we to get licked? Support Lillian. Listen, Becca, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. And yes, Canada is a very strong team. I would even say at this point in time, Canada is stronger than USA. I think USA is a team that, that's a young USA team. And they have a good coach. The US are giving him a lot of criticism. But Canada, I think, is a much stronger team right now. And they have an American coach, which is hilarious. Very good coach, by the way. Andre Comina. Andre, I don't even think winning is the problem right now. I know what you mean, Andre. Ellen Sam, I don't understand how these players score and play well for their club teams or for national team. They fold like a cardboard box. Listen, that... I think the psychological impact, you can see it even with big teams for a long time, players like Neymar and Messi, they're amazing players, and then they struggle at, national level. I think sometimes the pressure, sometimes the preparation, there are things that goes on behind the scenes. Sometimes some of the players play at club level and the thing is not that high. I'm going to change my background real quick, back to the EXTV background. Just to be fancy, folks, just to be fancy. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think of the studio. Oh my goodness. Our worst fear had just come to pass, folks. Haiti has scored. It is 1-0 to Haiti. This is really bad because now they have one man down. They were knocking on the door, folks. Nikki Cooper, welcome to the chat. So it's 1-0 to Haiti. The guy that Andre and I spoke out, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Pierrot, tall, dominating striker. He has connections with Levi as well. And I'm looking at the replay here. So they put the ball out wide. Now, these guys are one man down, folks. He was able to beat our player. Wow. The marking on that was not acceptable. The marking on that for this is unacceptable for having an extra man and conceding a goal like that. He got in front, I believe it was Sheldon Bato. I'm not sure. I don't think is it. So he got in front of our player and basically positioned his body really well. Actually, now when I look at the replay, he was facing away from goal with Sheldon Bato on him and still was able to score. But you can't give those guys an amount of space. You can't give those guys that amount of space. We have the numerical superiority. We should not be conceding. So, folks, if you're just joining us, it is now 1-0 to Haiti. Even though they have one man down, they have taken the lead. And to be fair, folks, Haiti has been knocking on the door for a while now. And, kudos to them having one man down and still being able to cause us some problems. So this is an area, I specifically answered one of the questions there, what the game plan is to control the ball. We didn't. They created a chance because they're very athletic and they could do so. And it's now 1-0, folks. So this is not good. If we lose this game, that's pretty much it for our Gold Cup. But the one consolation we have is that they have one man less, and we're going to have to try to do like what we did when we played against USA in the Nations League. Is they're going to have to go for it now. It doesn't matter what they lose by now. They're going to have to go for it now and get that result and, risk the chance of conceding. So they need to calm down really quickly. Sun, 40 degrees. Rondell, see what I'm saying. Haiti playing much better with 10 men. Yes, they are. Haiti's a very good team, folks. Haiti's a very good team. So this is a game where this team needs to show its character. I'm sure a discussion took place where they need to control the ball. So I'm seeing another replay here. They were able to get the ball out wide. 2 versus 1 situation. They were able to distribute the ball and I don't know if I pronounce his name correctly, but Pirot. Folks, let me know how to pronounce this thing because I hope I'm not doing a butchering job. But they got the chance, and that is very deflating. Jono, welcome to TikTok feed. I can't say the other name for the other one. It's a little bit offensive, but we're gonna resume the TikTok stream. I think it just the TikTok stream has paused a little bit, so I'm trying to fix it because it's a big camera I have here. It's not a phone. So I'm trying to adjust this live on camera here, folks. So yeah, so we're back on TikTok, folks. We lost you for a couple seconds there, so keep the activity coming, folks. I called 3-0 to Haiti with 10 men from Rondell. I'm going backwards to the comments. Lost the ball again. Ellen, Marvin is 40 years. He is no Shaka. I wish he was 10 years younger. I do like him. Marvin is a top quality player, folks. He is a top quality player. I really am a bit concerned that we conceded that goal and we had superior men. So now we're going to have to attack, folks. We are going to have to attack. People on TikTok, Trinidad and Tobago, we are losing 1-0 even though we have an extra man. Haiti has been, controlling. Alana Cornwall, welcome. Kevin, welcome. Anthony, welcome. I see Kevin Molino and they're warming up on the bench. So they're going to have to take control of the midfield. They're going to have to take control of the midfield and attack. We may risk conceding a goal on the counter-attack, but we're going to have to attack and take control of this game. And we're not taking control. Haiti is a team with one man less, yet they seem to be controlling the ball, and we just seem to be scrapping. I saw somebody mention the technical... Rods. The technical ability is low, man. I don't buy that the bad performance is down to mostly... Well, listen, it's hard to argue that. Because, even in that situation where the goal was scored, their confidence and their ability to, the technical ability is definitely a bit off. So you could see on the sidelines, I think I'm seeing Molino. So I think what that means is he's going to try to take some control of the midfield. Molino has the ability to run at players. I can't see who the other sub is from here. Haiti, once again, is close in and around our box area. Isolated, but still being able to give our defenders a hard time. So, I think Cardenas has been okay. I like him. He seems to be containing guys on the wings. He has that pace. He's doing a good job. He clearly came in for Alvin Jones. It's a penalty appeal, but he was never going to get that. But to me, it's unacceptable that Haiti are getting the chances they're getting and we're not being able to control the ball. They're pressing us. Once again, another giveaway, folks. Once again, another giveaway. Josh, we need men like Judah Garcia and Molly Khan. Judah Garcia is a great player. For folks, if you don't know, Judah is the brother of Levi. There's a couple of them and they're all really good. But we do need players to really marshal the midfield. I have a friend of mine, shout out to Yannick Manning. We speak about football all the time. We spoke about this before the game. So Levi has kind of broke in a little bit here. He's on top of the box. He's isolated. I mean, remember, folks, we had a team with more men. Levi able to be 2 men on top of the box, a third guy, but he's kind of isolated, and he had nobody to pass to. And, obviously Haiti is back in their box now. A delicate chip. Is it onside? Is it? Oh, we had a clear shot. A very good chip. I don't know if it was offside, but Nathaniel James did very good to beat the offside trap. But he did this in the last game. He has a tendency to blast the ball a little bit wide, but very good run to beat the back four of Haiti. This is what we need to be doing. This is what we should have been doing. So we almost had an opportunity there to equalize, folks. Nathaniel should have had a little bit more composure here. And this goes back to the confidence and experience. A calmer player probably would have placed the ball into, at least forced the keeper into a save. I'm looking at the replay here. So I'm reading the comments here. Nicky Cooper, whatever happened to Coach Stephen Hart? In my mind, he was the best coach. So Stephen Hart, for those of you who follow Trinidad and Tobago football, I think so as well. I think we got some of our best results against Stephen Hart. We're making some attacking runs down the wing. One of our players, who is that? Oh, he tried to get the ball but fell over. We need to calm down and just be calm and play football. Just play simple football. We have the numerical superiority. But back to Stephen Hart. Back in 2016, 2015, there was a changeover in the TTFA. We were early in the qualifier. So Real Gill and Kevin Molino are coming on. And Stephen Hart was, after some results, was replaced by Dennis Lawrence. A lot of people didn't like that because they thought, with him in charge, we were doing well. The results were not ideal in the beginning, but Stephen Hart got us our best results in the Gold Cup. Folks, you could drop in the comment section below. That will probably help your chances for a prize. We did really well in the Gold Cup with Stephen Hart getting to the knockout stages, only losing to Panama. You could let me know what year it is in the comment section below. And he was replaced. And, Dennis Lawrence came in and, he tried, but the results were not great. And, personally, I think Stephen Hart was the coach we should have kept. I think he would have been the right guy to continue with that cycle of players. And, I just felt he was the right fit. And I don't think all the coaches try. Kudos to them. Terry, Angus Eve, and all these guys. Dwight York right now. Thompson Feet. I think there's a lot wrong with Trinidad and Tobago football, and we'll have to talk about that. So Rondell, Maurice, show us, please. I'm not too sure what you want me to see. I definitely can't show you the game here because it's a watch-along and copyright issues. For those of you who are not seeing the game, let me know if you're getting the seat anyway. There's other users who would like to see it. In the TikTok, welcome Flexboss, Truck, Django, Anthony. Let me know what you think about the Trinidad and Tobago game right now. We are 1 man up and still losing. Can we come back, folks? Folks, let's be real. Can we come back, or do you think it's doom and gloom? Molino is now on, and Real Gill, so that's clearly an indication to get control of the midfield. Molino is already showing his intent. He's asking for the ball. He's taking initiative. So, this is good. I think this is what we needed. He's pushing the team further up in the attacking third. So we're getting closer. We're looking a bit more calm. He's definitely dictating the pace a little bit better than we were before. I think in the previous midfield were more physical and to contain. But I think now is the time to really force some openings. And really stretch that back line of Haiti and create some gaps. Because I think it's unacceptable that we only got one chance. So as it stands now, folks, it's 1-0. Haiti is doing a very good press considering they have 1 man less. They are marking their players. They are allowing them to come to certain areas and then they press them out so the passing lanes are gone. There's a nice loop ball. So I'm seeing a lot more creativity here now. This is the second time they loop the ball over the back four and it's working. So it's causing Haiti a little bit of problems. And you're right, Nicky Cooper. Molino and Levi do have good chemistry. They have played together in the past. They both have experience. So, we're going to need them in this game. And I think that combined with Nathaniel James, who I think is a great player, we could get something from this game. George 2015, that's correct. That is absolutely correct. Rondell, just to show how wildly inconsistent TNT are, that Stephen Hart team went from being extremely impressive to losing every one within 5 months. Yeah, that was a pretty rough time for us, folks. A lot of love for Stephen Hart. Andre, there's another Andre in here. There's so many Andres. There's the other Andre Samuel. Welcome, Andre. Their opponents have been improving more and more since that last time advancing in the world. Yes, correct. Everybody has been improving. Also, the people on the TikTok stream, let me know what you think. Where you're watching the game, if you're seeing the game. I see Molino is trying to create some 1-2. So we're seeing now a little bit more initiative. They're trying to create and attack a little bit more. I think it's showing a little bit more intent. It's not really making Haiti uncomfortable yet. But you could see there's an intent. And, Dwight York was saying we are a reactive team. This is another example of that. I think we should have taken the game to them from the get-go. But I think it's the fact that the team is not fully confident in the defensive abilities, that they're torn in limbo between defense and attack. And wow, folks, I need to hydrate. Wow. But I really appreciate everybody joining in the stream, folks. I really appreciate that. This is really amazing. I'm going to do more of these. I really appreciate the support from the YouTube channel, the website. We have extvmedia.com where we have write-ups. Because we have a nice arrangement with SofaScore. We have, instead of the talking, because, we like to talk in Trinidad and Tobago, but there's also detailed analysis and reports. So outside the videos, you can check that out. Welcome, JB. Welcome, Wayne. Welcome, Sunita, to the TikTok stream. And as for the YouTubers, the opponents have been improving. Oh, yes. So, folks, keep the comments coming. Keep letting me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you think about the game, where you're watching it from. Because we have a chance. This is a game that we should take advantage of, and we're not. So Haiti, once again, getting some leeway down the wing. And to me, it's obvious now with the dynamic of the game. They're leading now. So Haiti is not under a lot of pressure. The dynamic works now with Trinidad. Is going to have to attack, and they could counter-attack. Josh, Darren Payne, Anthony Herbert, Dan, Imran, Ryan, Innis, and Ali. I saw some videos with Naked. He looks good. He looks really good. I mean, I haven't seen him in games. I know YouTube videos could be sometimes deceptive, but they look really good. And I think Naked has indicated he's ready for the call-up. So a nice little skill on the wing here. We're getting some leeway down the wings. Making some leeway into the box here. But the Haitian defender doing enough. Is it a corner? Yeah, so there's a lack of imagination. Now, to be fair, since Molino came on, we are creating. They seem to be trying to loop the ball over the top of the box. There was Spicer getting a nice attacking run, but he kind of ran into a wall after a while. He got past about 2 players. So we're going to have to be a bit more creative and really make this Haiti team work, because we're not doing it. First of all, back to the TikTok stream. Welcome Arun Ramlochan. Welcome Maria, Darren Hashford. Welcome to the stream. The TikTok stream. We have a live stream on YouTube as well for the Concacaf Gold Cup game. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think is going on. If you're watching the game right now, if you even like football, I know some people don't like Trinidad and Tobago football, but you could let me know what you think in the comment section. For those of you who are not seeing the game, I know Ellen mentioned that you could look at it on Fox Soccer. I don't know if there's a VPN. There's a nice ball from Molino here to Nathaniel James. He's out wide, not much support. A cross in. This could be a goal, folks. Oh my goodness. A wonderful cross from Nathaniel James. I think Gil tried to get on the end of it, but he couldn't get on the end of it. But this is what we need to be doing. So he definitely got in. The idea was very good, and I think, just a little bit of timing. So to be fair, folks, I think the cross was good, and Gil was just maybe a half step behind to get onto the ball. And in the last game, there was another goal, and I'm seeing you all clapping because it is a good opportunity. We need to do more of those. This team needs to react. It needs to react. Josh Natty, I'm assuming sent him. No, he's there still. Unless my stream is delayed. Stephen Hart, this is from Anisto. Welcome, by the way. Stephen Hart had discipline problems with some of the players. He had to drop, and TTFA fired him and paid him off. Wow, I would love to hear more about that. But I did remember hearing about things like that. Ellen, 2015, was that the year of Hart? Yeah, I think that's when he left. So that was a good time. So we are creating some half chances. In the last game against USA, there was a chance, one of the few chances we created with Natty and so on. Nathaniel, I have me saying Natty. That's his nickname. But there was a chance where we could have at least gotten 1 goal on the score sheet. So I believe if we get a goal, we'll get some confidence. But Haiti is continuing to use their physicality, get the ball in our defensive area, and cause us some problems. And I really have a problem with that. So welcome in the TikTok stream, Tali, Nats, Leslie Ragbeer, Kristen Felix, Welcome to the stream. Folks, if you are just joining us in the TikTok stream and on YouTube, it's the 63rd minute in the Gold Cup game against Trinidad and Tobago and Haiti. Haiti is winning 1-0 with one man down. And, we should be doing a little bit better, but we're on the ropes. We have to win this game. Nicky Cooper, the looping balls are a waste, always turning over possession. They need to string better passes together. Some of the players' first touch is too heavy. Yes, we need to be a little bit more constructive in the attacking third. I think we do have a tendency to rely on athleticism. Our players, we kind of go down the wing and, it works maybe on the smaller Caribbean nations. But I think as we start going up in the quality of teams, the ability to control the middle and also, defensively be sound is things. So we do have an opportunity here. Spicer is in. Is this a goal? He hit the post. Oh my God, folks. I thought he would have cut it across to Gil, I think, or Levi, if I'm not mistaken. That should have been a goal. So, folks, it's 1-0. We just hit the post. Deep ball. I don't know if it's no, it's not Molino. I can't see who it is. It's a bit blurry. Spicer got in behind the centre back, and I thought he would have whipped it across to Levi, or is it Molino was on top. The defender did enough to throw him off, and he hit the post, folks. That should have been 1-1. Oh, my goodness. Ellen, that screams as a broadcaster is not the one, though. Okay. yes. I don't know what that means. That Andre, that screams as a broadcaster is not the one. Yeah, listen, it should have been a goal. It should have been a goal. Anderson Sooklal, folks, that's my brother. He's on the stream. He's all the way in Paris, folks. So give a shout out to Andy, as I call him. Andy, tell those boys to join in the live stream. This live stream has been tremendous. And my brother as well was also one of the people encouraging me to do a watch along as well. So him and you guys I'm very happy for that. We are creating chances. It should have been 1-1, folks. It should have been 1-1. Osaro Joseph, what time is it now? It's the 65th minute. It's 0-1. We are creating more chances now. Spicer in the box. So we're now starting to put Haiti on the back foot. So this is what we should have been doing from the first half, I think, at the beginning of the second half. And we have to be very careful that, at the same time, while we're pushing up, we don't get a counter-attack. But we have to. It's 2 a.m. in Paris. It's 2 a.m. in Paris, folks. So we have viewers from all over the planet. Canada, Paris, USA. I think somebody said they were from Haiti as well. For the TikTok people as well, listen, this is very engaging and encouraging. I really appreciate the viewership on the YouTube videos. The response has been amazing. There's another Andre in there, which is not me. And yes, so Ellen, yes, it's 67 minutes. So folks, if you're just joining us in the TikTok stream and the YouTube stream, we're also streaming on Facebook. You can head over to our EXTV page there. But before we do that, Molino whipped in a corner. The keeper was flapping at it. But Haiti, were able to recover. But we're now starting to stretch Haiti a little bit. This is what we should have been doing. Kevin Molino deserves some credit. He came on, and Real Gil, and is really dictating what we should have been doing in the first half. Being able to get into the attacking third, create passing lanes, and forcing us to stretch Haiti. We are numerically superior right now. This is how it should be. Now we have to go for it because, if we lose 1-0, that's ridiculous. So into the box. Is it a goal? Yes, it is, folks. It is 1-0. Is it a goal? I can't celebrate anymore because of VAR. It is a goal from Garcia. So we are back in it, folks. 1-1 in the 67th minute. TikTok fans, Facebook viewers, Twitch, YouTube. It is 1-1 in the 67th minute. 1-1. Trinidad and Tobago are now back in it. We have to win. I think it was Garcia that scored. Yes, it is. He stepped in for Trimmingham, who has been injured in the last tournament. So we're still in it, folks. Is it offside? Oh my God, I hope not. Wasting all my nice commentary on offside. Is it offside? I don't think so. We're looking at the replays now. Folks. I don't think it is. I think he definitely beat the... folks, if you're seeing it, let me know if you think it's offside. I don't think so. The replay I'm looking at, he looks onside. People on the TikTok, welcome. Chaitram, Tons, Anthony, RC Paul, Kelly X, welcome. Keep joining, keep commenting. There's some new people on the stream here as well. Sweet, yes, Andy, that's sweet. We definitely getting this win. Faz, Shad, welcome to the stream, lovely. Nikki Cooper, awesome. So folks, Ellie, lots of Trinis. There are a lot of Trinis in Houston, folks. There are a lot of Trinis. My God, folks, they're checking for offside. So we can't celebrate yet, folks. So we have to put the celebrations on pause for 1 second. VAR, TikTok people, whatever, YouTube. They're checking. I did not get a good view. So, folks, if you are seeing a better view than I am, do you think it's offside? I really hope not. That would be very, very deflating. Very, very deflating. So, folks, if you're just joining us, like, subscribe, share. Check out extvmedia.com. You can see the socials and the links below here. You could follow. It really helps. These things are really helping the channel. And I'm doing this because you all suggested it to me, and I'm really appreciating the support. So I'll definitely do more. The fans seem to be confident. The players seem to be confident. This definitely takes away a little bit of our momentum. Get more UK. Josh, boom. Andre said it's not offside. The other Andre, not me. So we're seeing fans. There's a lot of Houston. By the way, folks, I saw somebody said that there's a lot of Trinidad and Caribbean people in Houston. I visited there a lot. I'm always there. My brother used to live there. I did some stuff with Houston Dynamo there, and trust me, it's very hot. I think the goal has been given, folks. TikTok people, the goal has been given. Goal confirmed. Yes! 1-0. 1-0. Folks, if you're wondering why I'm not wearing my Trinidad and Tobago jersey, it has autographs. I don't want to wash it off. So it's in the background there. Listen, we can take this game. We have the numerical advantage. We need to continue. Molino has made a difference since he came on, linking up with Levi and Nathaniel. So this is very good. One umbrella. Well, so far it's not offside umbrella. They called it a legit goal, so we're lucky. They need another goal. Yes, they do, Andre. Ellen, the goal is good. Yes, it is. So, folks, I like that you're keeping me sharp and on my toes. So, folks, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, check out the YouTube channel. Head over to extvmedia.com, and we have more detailed match previews. It's not just old talk. We actually have tactical analysis. I'm an analyst, and some data from SofaScore where we break down the game. So, we have the YouTube videos. We have the write-ups there as well. You could check it out. And, of course, I am personally giving away a Trinidad and Tobago jersey to one of the commenters below. I'll do a random draw. So that helps as well. And a copy of EAFC when it comes out, the new one. So, folks, it's 1-1 in the 70th minute. Yeah, Ellen, yes, the goal is goal. And they verified, yes, it's a goal. It's a goal. TikTok people, it is a goal. It's 1-1. So we're creating space. We're going down the wings. I think that's Spicer. Spicer is causing problems. He's going to whip it in. Ooh, that looks like a handball. Molino is calling for a handball. The ref is ignoring it, but they'll have to check that. Come Marvin, get that ball. And this is where Haiti are dangerous. That guy ran from deep from a counter-attack and got past our centre-back. That's crazy. That's how good Haiti is, folks. No disrespect to Haiti. They're a good team. I told people in the match review, you could check that out, what I thought about Haiti. But I think we're doing a very good job considering, not perfect. Spicer trying to create a 1-2 with Molino, but it wasn't executed well. But we are creating chances. Molino definitely has made a difference, folks. Kudos to him and Gil. They have been able to command the midfield. Ref, come on, that should be a yellow. Haiti are showing their frustrations, and this is why when you keep the ball, it frustrates the team. They get tired and they start making tackles. Rampasad now with a reckless push. I don't know why he did that, because that potentially opens up a potential yellow or red card. So if you're seeing this, folks, I don't know why he did that, or I don't know if Haiti is just playing mind games to try to get our players sent off. We already have the call in our favor. Why would you do that? Now, I play football recreationally and university level. I've been around national teams, and I know sometimes there's a lot of antics. But if you're looking at the replay, okay, he was clearly playing for a dive. But why put yourself in that position? So I'm hoping Rampasad did not get a yellow. He's one of my favorite players. He's at Halifax. Stephen Hart and those guys took him across. Pretty solid player. I like him. I like him a lot. I think in time he could prove very useful. It would be nice if he goes across to Europe. So Andre Rampasad, I think getting a needless yellow. I think that was unnecessary. I think we had control of the game. I'm sure York is probably telling them, calm down. That was unnecessary because we did get the call. If we did not get the call, maybe I could understand. So, folks, if you're just joining us, it's 72nd minute of this Concacaf game between Trinidad and Tobago and Haiti. I think, I hope you guys are seeing me okay, because I split my webcam into two. It's a little bit weird, but I don't know. I hope it works. So it's 1-1. And, the momentum is in our favor. And when you keep the ball, folks, when you keep the ball, it will frustrate them. They will make fouls. They will get tired. When you lose that fitness, your decision-making breaks down. That's just anybody who plays at elite level will know this. So we need to control the ball. Molino has been doing that and forcing tackles. So we are going down the wing. Spicer has been making a lot of leeway there. Is this a shot? Oh, Molino. Molino is in the zone, folks. Molino's on fire. He wants to win. I did some interviews with him as well. You could check that out on the YouTube channel. We even played some FIFA together, folks. I'm not going to tell you the score, but that was a hell of a game. Molino with a beautiful shot outside. It was straight at the keeper. But Molino is showing his intent. And I'm hoping that his intent rubs off on the other players. Listen, we could take it to this team. Haiti, I think, giving away a very soft foul there. I think they played the ref throwing himself over. I think Molino is using the experience. There's a handball Raymond was calling for. That foul, I think, was a little bit soft, but it's hard to argue. There's another water break. Now, I understand the need for a cooling break, folks. This is Houston. It's very hot this time of the year. Very, 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 very hot. I remember I got a tan there several times. I went to Houston in the summer, and I did not recover from my sunburn for months. And I was out in the open, and I was playing football. I think it was a Houston Dynamo training session. I was even just going around shopping. Ridiculous. So Anderson, strike squad. yes, strike squad. I was, young enough to remember the strike squad. Anthony Sherwood, those guys, young Dwight York, Russell Latipi. But we need this win, folks. We need this win. TikTok people, we need this win. It's 1-1 in the 74th minute. We need to win, folks. TikTok people, drop some comments, interact, let me know in the stream. It really helps. People also in the YouTube stream, let me know what you think as well. Be sure to like, comment, continue. So I'm going to read some of the comments here. It's coming in pretty quick. Faze Shad, welcome. So I think it's back. I think everybody's really quiet now, but the support for the stream is great. But I do have a pro and a con with the water break because it does take away the momentum a little bit. Haiti can now catch their breath, but it's absolutely necessary. You don't want players passing out. It's that kind of heat. So we're here at the EXTV studios, folks, doing a watch along as requested by everybody. And so far, so good. Let me know if you're hearing me okay. Nigel Perez, Houston is my hometown. Yes, Nigel. A lot of Trinidadians were there. My brother and his family used to live there. I have a lot of friends there. I've been in Houston a lot. So Houston is a great place. I love Houston. I prefer to go at Christmas time when it's colder. I'm a very strange Trini. I'm actually okay in cold weather. I don't do well in hot weather. I suffered in Paris. I went to the Olympics, and that heat almost killed me. But that's just me being a diva. And that's why it's important to hydrate, folks. Electrolytes. Potential sponsors out there. This could be your brand. So Haiti now. I'm milking this as much as they can because now it's a 76 minutes. They got a free kick, in the middle area. Marvin kind of coming out in no man's land, but eventually recovering the ball. Marvin has a lot of experience, just like John Michael Williams, who no longer plays for Trinidad and Tobago. So we have to get... Haiti's trying to push us back now, which is understandable. That was a needless giveaway, but, kudos to Haiti. With one man less, they were able to pressure our players and force a turnover to them. And this is what I was talking about in the match preview, folks. Haiti is able to hold on to the ball. Bato, I think, stumbling with the ball there. A little bit needless, but good clearance. We need to take control of this game and calm things down. And this is where Molino comes in. So Molino is probably going to try to get the ball upfield. I saw the idea he had. I think it's to Levi. Kudos to Molino for trying to get the ball back. And you could see he's showing some initiative. So, this is where we need to control the ball. Cardenas, I really like Cardenas, folks. I think he's a potentially great player for Trinidad and Tobago if we keep him. I really like what I see. So Molino once again has the ball. He's in between the lines. He tried to feed the ball out to Cardenas, but I think Haiti, their coach definitely identified we're going down that left side a lot. Nathaniel, I think, is trying to pressure there. So we're forcing errors. So, folks, this is where we need to force them into errors. They're tired. They have one man less, and we need to take advantage of that. So as we stand here, we're not in a very dangerous area. The off-the-ball movement, I'm not happy with the off-the-ball movement. Ansel, welcome to the stream. We need another goal. Yes, we do. Rondell, since the 69th minute, it only had about 1 minute of playtime. That's true. It's been a lot of stoppages. Put the ball in the back of the net, as Ellen says. Yes. TikTok people, let me know what you think as well. We do have a half chance. There was a bit of a scrap in the box there. We have possession on top of the box. A 2 versus 1 situation. And, Haiti doing a good job to draw the foul. But we are creating chances a lot with Spicer on the left side. I think with a little bit of combination play and 1-2s, we could force a bad tackle or something. So we shouldn't overly rely on that. But he is getting a lot of leeway. My stream is kind of a bit blurry, but I don't have where Levi is right now. Spicer is making some. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Ellen. He's making a lot of good moves. Molino should always be a fresh leg when the opposition inside. Yes, correct. You know, Molino had a lot of injuries. Everybody knows this. A lot of people thought he was going to step away from the game. He did step away from Trinidad and Tobago for a little while. We have an interview about that, and we'll be having an exclusive with Kevin Molino when he returns with EXTV. A proper sit down where we talk about it, and you guys could check that out. And you could, in fact, you all could let us know any questions you have for Molino. So yes, folks, let us know what you think. Do you think we could come back? I think that we should still be putting Haiti under a lot of pressure. Haiti's a very good team. They put Saudi Arabia under a lot of pressure. They are more than capable of getting a result. They're going to have a free opportunity on the top of the box. Good defending by, I can't see it really well. It's a bit, numbers. Oh, it's Rampasad, a very good tackle. Molino trying to dictate things. Haiti is doing a very good job at pushing us back, folks. And I don't think we're fully capitalizing on our numerical superiority. But good ball by Molino out wide. It looks like one of the passes he does in FIFA. I think also there's that fear of conceding. So we're kind of like in this limbo. Do we overly commit? But I think we have to. Good cross. Forcing a corner, folks. So I think we finally woke up, folks. In TikTok, people, let me know what you're thinking. Some people are not seeing the game, so I'm doing my best to try to cover it. Ellen Spicer is making good runs. Andre, Trinidad has been dominating the second half. So yes, they have. Yes, they have, folks. Trinidad has been doing really well. TikTok people, welcome Alan Green, welcome Merlin Mitchell, Anthony. We have a corner. Can we take advantage of this? Can we take advantage of this? Whipped in. Unfortunately, it went to no one. It went straight out. All the players ran near post, but the cross went far post. So, Rudy, welcome Rudy as well. So, folks, this is a must-win for us. It is the 80th minute. Haiti are now making some substitutions because there are clearly some tired legs. Clearly, to try to tighten things up and keep the ball and, those tired legs from Haiti. We should have taken advantage of that. The goal scorer, who the other Andre spoke about, he is very good. I think we did a reasonably good job containing him. And we'll talk about that in the post-match. Kenwin may be joining us for that. So, we usually upload that immediately to our YouTube channel. Folks, if you're checking out the live stream, it's on Facebook, on our Facebook page. You could see the socials below. The YouTube channel. Also on Twitch, for you Twitch users, because we do a lot of esports as well. And also live on TikTok right now as well. So, get more. We're going to get one in before the 90th minute. I hope so. Ellen, Levi should go all out now. Yes, he should. We do have a chance here. It is a foul. It should be a foul on top of the box. That is ridiculous. That should have been a foul on top of the box. This is what I was telling people at the beginning of the game. A lot of the 50-50 calls usually never go in our favor. Historically, it has always been that way. So, everybody else, Andy, who's my brother out there, get those boys to join in the live stream. We're being watched globally. My brother and his friends, we've been looking at these games since we were kids. When Trinidad and Tobago was qualifying for the World Cup and it looked like we were down and out, we were one of the few people in the stadiums. I couldn't afford tickets, so he would buy them for me. Now I have to go as press, so thankfully I don't have to pay. But, that's how much we've been following this team. We even made a team in FIFA 2000. He put together a team, and, that's to tell you how loyal we are. We want the team to win. So Cardenas is making an attacking run using his pace. Nice ball to Levi. A nice 1-2 come. Oh, goodness. Somebody, I can't see, falling over at the worst time. If that was a good combination play, we could have scored there. A little bit more composure and we would have been in. At least get a shot on goal. Levi should go all out. No, Ellen, yes, correct. Faze Shad, one more. Listen, yes. We need one more. So we have to be careful. Haiti is going to try to slow down the game as much as possible. But like I said, kudos to them. They are still... Oh, my God. I hope that's not a penalty. Haiti has been given a penalty, folks. Absolute disaster. Absolutely reckless tackle. I don't know what he was thinking making that tackle. Now Haiti has a very clear... I can't argue that that's a penalty. I cannot argue that's a penalty. He came on, he lunged in, he did not need to do that. Is it outside the box? I don't know, they're probably going to check VAR. It looks like it's a bit outside the box. Let's see. I'm seeing a replay here. I think he may have a very small argument, but this is an absolute disaster, folks. Talk about making things difficult, but it looks, folks, I'm seeing the replay here, it looks outside the box. Anybody else who is looking at this will see it's outside the box. I don't think so. But if it's a penalty, it's an absolute disaster for us in this game. That's just a horrible decision. The fact that they were numerically superior. Yes, we were pushing for the goal. The Haitian player knew exactly what he was doing, and kudos to him. But I think it's outside. Drex, what do you think? TNT needs to use the wings. Rondell figures. Let's don't be so quick to give up yet, folks. Let's see if it's a penalty. TikTok people, there's a possibility of Haiti getting a penalty in the 83rd minute. It's 1-1. To me, it looks just outside the box. I think the player kicked away the ball at the last minute. And it appears as if it's inside the box. Folks, if you're looking at this as well, let me know what you think. Cartman Andy, Haiti Games always has. Yeah. That's Andy. Andre Comina, I came, I saw. Folks, let's not give up yet. It's still being discussed. I don't think it's a penalty. Are they giving it? Yes, it's a penalty, folks. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That is so deflating, folks. So deflating. We need Marvin to save it, folks. We need Marvin. I mean, we literally have snatched defeat from potential jaws of victory. I would have loved... Listen, I'm going to send good vibes to Marvin. Come on, Marvin. Save it. Use the Debo Martinez spirit. Psych him out. Do something. Send him off. When I say send him off, I mean like put him off. Kwamina, that's the clear pen. Yeah, it is a penalty. When I looked at it now, it's a clear penalty. So, Joel, welcome. You're working and can't watch the game. Well, I'll try to commentate for you and give a good job. So, folks, listen, let's see. Let's see, folks. TikTok people, Facebook people, YouTube people. Is Marvin going to save it? He steps up. Come on, Marvin. Over the bar, folks! Yes! The vibes worked. Debo Martinez. The spirit of me. I'm going to take credit. I send it to Marvin. Well done, Marvin. Marvin is from Williamville, which is near to Gasparilla, which is where I live. A South boy. Good job. Come on, Trinidad. The football gods have been smiling on us and giving us a chance to get this game. They got sent off. They missed a penalty. We have the numerical superiority. We have to take advantage of this. We have to go all out. If we do not take advantage of this, I don't know what to say again. But clearly someone up there likes us right now. We need to take advantage. So it's still 1-1. Penalty missed, folks. So we have to take advantage of this. We need to stop letting Haiti get these 1v runs in the box. They're going to try to get a penalty again. Holding up the ball. We need to take this. So Ellen, Trinidad is not prepared and focused for this tournament. We are like citizens who are welcoming thieves to rob. And listen, he missed. Yes, folks, so it's no goal. So we still have a chance. I would say with the VAR call and possibly extra time, we may have maximum maybe 5 minutes. I would say maybe a little more. I could be wrong, but I could say 5 minutes. Thomas has come on for Spicer, so I guess he's going to attack down the wings. But Kevin Thomas, Tobago, Obia, stronger than Haitian Voodoo. So, folks, if you don't know, if you're not from the Caribbean, TikTok people, Trinidad and Tobago, we basically call, our version of Voodoo, it's Obia. Andy, smiling, yes, of course. Rondell, I'm not seeing what Rondell said. Yes. So, folks, we're still in it. We do have a chance. I don't know if I shouted into the mic and ruined people's ears. It is the 87th minute. Haiti with one man less, missing a penalty, giving us a chance. Is this a through ball? Oh, just a little bit off. We need to take advantage of this. Haiti is going to try to milk. And listen, kudos to Haiti being one man less and still being able to trouble us in attacking plays is a true testament to their football. I said in the preview that they're good. I said that they're composed. Their ability to hold on to the ball is very, very top class. They're doing a good job killing off the game. Trinidad is now trying to chase the game. I think with an extra man, we should be pressuring a little bit more. But we're not doing that. I don't think it's smart what we're doing right now. Because, if we're going to lose, we might as well go down fighting. I mean, that's easier said than done, of course. So, of course, they're playing, the guys are rolling around. They're playing for time. But we don't have time. Time is against us. They need to have some urgency. I don't know if they're trying to get a little extra time on the extra time, but we need to get on. In the TikTok stream, welcome Chef Shaq. Welcome Trevor Ned. Welcome Sunita. Angie John. Trinidad and Tobago. This is an exciting game, folks. This is way too exciting for my liking. I wish it was boring and we just won like 10-0. I would love that. But kudos to Marvin, folks. Williamville guy. He's always in Gasparilla. I always see him at the Chinese place in Gasparilla, Trinidad and Tobago. He did enough to throw him off, and whatever voodoo we did worked. I don't believe in that, but whatever. We threw them off, but we have a chance to get a result. It is the 88th minute. It is 1-1. It's a must-win game for both teams. We have to get that 3 points. While 1-1 is not a disaster. Levi is now coming off. I didn't see who's coming on. Folks, if you saw, let me know. So we have a couple minutes. Oh, Isaiah Leacock. So it's not Isaiah Lee, folks. That's a different player. Former Naparima Boys player. So he's going to come on. I still think that we are not pressuring enough considering it's the last couple minutes. We may have forced a turnover there, which was good. I think it was Leacock forcing that turnover. So we have to be able to capitalize on possession and not give away the ball like that. Like, that's crazy. We just threw the ball away and gave it away. And Haiti have been able to fight, plus draw a foul and get possession back. This is very frustrating to look at. Rondell, honestly, I would take off Garcia instead of Spicer. It's boiling there in Houston. Humidity is unbearable. Yes, I believe you, Ellen. I believe you. Andre, come on, TT. People in TikTok, let me know what you think as well. Let me know if you think we're going to win this thing. This is rough. This is rough, folks. This is a lot to take in. Haiti is not allowing us to settle, which works perfectly for them. But we are not being allowed the time to play the ball. They are pressing us just enough. And we have the extra player. We have to be able to spread it enough and get some off-the-ball movements and take some risks. So usually we resort to running down the wings. I'm not seeing the right off-the-ball movements. Nice ball here. We're on top of the box. Try to win it back. Good. Good win back. It's not a foul. Keep playing. We're on top of the box out wide. I think could be a whip in here. This could be it. Oh, just above Kevin Molino. Cardenas retrieving the ball. Yeah, make them work, folks. We're going to have to make them work. Go down with a fight, guys. Show them. We're trying to create. Haiti is holding on. Their best bet is to hold on and try to get a counter-attack. So we need to hurt them. There was a very good cross just now. Molino just couldn't get some contact on it. So, we just spread the ball a little bit more and get in between the lines. They have two lines of four. Basically, actually a line of four and then switch into a back line of five. So they're definitely very defensively organized. And they're pressing selectively. A nice through ball between the lines. Molino trying a 1-2. Come on, Molino! That's a foul. That is a yellow. That is 100% a yellow. I'm thinking, I'm twitching on the TikTok for some reason. I don't know why that's happening. But folks, we're going to have to get something from this. We're going to have to get something from this. I'm hoping Kevin Molino whips out a beautiful free kick. The TikTok stream seems to be going crazy. I don't know why that's happening, folks. But, we're close to the end of the game. A foul there just outside. It was definitely... Back in the days, Stone John don't score about 4 against. Back in the day, people used to complain about Stone John and Kenwin, and now people miss them. He did have some misses as well, but, those guys had a presence up front. Nathaniel James is a very good free kick taker. Kevin Molino is a very good free kick taker. So, I don't know who else is on there because there was a lot of substitutions. So it looks like Molino is over it. Folks, come on, folks. Will Kevin Molino score? It's in extra time, 2 minutes into extra time. We only have 3 minutes left. No, it's not Molino taking the free kick. Actually, it's... why can't I see? My stream is blurry. I thought it was Molino. It's not Molino. Folks, if you could see better than I can, let me know who it is. Cardenas also, I think, is a good taker. I see Josh is saying that as well. So... Andre, yes, congrats on your life. Thank you. Fast, make it come. Folks, all the good vibes. Let us know what you think. Can we score? Haiti is trying to, creep up as much as they can, which, I would do the same if I was Trinidad and Tobago. My TikTok view is going all over the place. I think it's because I'm using the split camera thing, whatever. It's like a last-minute setup. But, folks, let me know what you think. Is he going to score this? The suspense, folks. The suspense. It goes over the bar. What a wasted opportunity. It should have... Oh, no. It went for a corner. So I had a little bit of a jump in my stream. So I'm guessing, let's see. Oh, it did. It did go off a defender. So we're forcing a corner, folks. So we need to move quicker. Time is not on our side. I know I initially thought it just went over the bar. Hit the defender. So we have a corner. Kevin, we need to move a little bit quicker. We have literally over a minute left. We need to get something. We need to get something. We need to crowd the box, overload. At this point, I think people would not be mad if Trinidad pushed up to get that winning goal. We have to get that winning goal. I know some people play like they don't want to lose. Folks, get more yes, hit that like, share, whatever. Just do it. Folks, it's the 90th minute. We are 3 minutes and 50 seconds into extra time. Can we get that equalizer? Let's see it, folks. TikTok people, I'm at the edge of my seat. I wish we could have taken it quicker, but come on, folks. They need to overload in the box. Can we do it? The ball is now on the top of the box now. That's another foul, I think. Oh, no. There's a breakaway to Haiti, which is what we were concerned about when we go for the equalizer. So they could usher the player wide. Just stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Keep him wide. Keep him wide. Stay on your feet. Very good. Very good. Oh, no. Very good. Very good recovery. We have a couple seconds. Come on. We need to get that ball out of there. It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We have less than 30 seconds left. We have to go for it. Come on, guys. Push up. Where are the players pushing up? I think we may have a chance. Oh, my goodness. He should have tried to chip there. He should have at least tried to chip. At least throw his foot in there. If he got the fall, that's okay. Haiti's just going to run down the clock now. I think that was our last chance, folks. I think that was our last chance. And I understood why we committed, but I still think the players should have gone up to support for the last goal. Haiti's just going to run the clock down now. And the ref is going to blow the whistle any minute now. We have maybe a couple extra seconds. We're over the 5-minute mark now. Haiti is putting us under pressure, which is ridiculous. I think we are just trying not to lose now. Molino has a chance here, folks. 3 versus 2, folks. Can we snatch it at the death? Cut back to Molino, please. Cut back. Oh, my God. A little bit more composure. Just use your brain. Just pass the ball. All he had to do was 3 versus 2. This is where the decision-making comes in. He could have easily cut the ball back to Molino and get a chance. He just blasted it over the bar. Molino was asking for the ball. We had our chances, folks. We had our chances, folks. The game has ended. It's 1-1. We're probably going to have a lot of mathematical variations to get in, folks. Thank you for joining the live stream. We'll be heading straight into our match reaction. It's full time. Garcia scoring for us in the 68th minute. And Pirro, I'm pronouncing this incorrectly. TikTok stream, let me know what you think. But we drew 1-1. We should have won this game. Molino is upset from the live stream. I think we could have easily snatched it a couple times. We did hit the post. But, I know the emotions are raw right now. We got a point. We could have gotten 3 points. We could have lost as well. There's a lot of things that worked in our favor. But we need to work on our mental game, folks. So, folks, thank you for joining this live stream from all over the planet. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Like, share on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, TikTok people. I really appreciate the support as well. I did try a little bit of a ratchet, as we say in Trinidad and Tobago, ad hoc solution to get both streams up. I will try to have the live scores up next time. Everybody's still proud. So I'm going to shut off the TikTok stream now to put some work. So TikTok people, I really appreciate your support. I'm going to go offline now. And everybody else, I'm going to still be on the YouTube stream. I'm going to talk for a couple of minutes. So thank you on TikTok. Thank you, everybody. We'll continue to do more live streams. This has been the first time I've done something like this. So, TikTok people, I'll be seeing you on. Look out for the post-match. So I'm going to sign off from YouTube, TikTok now, folks. It's the first time I'm doing this. So now we're fully committed to the YouTube feed. Folks, what a game. Both teams can't be happy with this result because both teams needed that 0-0 result. A win. I think both teams could have taken it. I think we were fortuitous with the penalty miss. I think we had everything set up for us to win. We'll be doing our match preview coming up on the YouTube channel with Kenwin Jones maybe joining us and Andre as well. More than likely Kenwin Jones. So look out for that. So folks, thank you for joining this live stream. Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Continue to support our channel by liking and subscribing. It really helps. I will be doing a giveaway, a Trinidad and Tobago jersey as well from Capelli. I'll be doing a random draw for all the commenters in there. And I'd like to say a special thank you to everybody who encouraged me to do this. I was not going to do this, but it is. Andy is saying, remember, the 4th of December was silent as a grave. December on that afternoon as Silvio Cator Stadium, fair play died, and we grieved its passing. Yes, that's some history there. I'm reading the comments here. Andre, they fought their hearts out. in the last 8 minutes. I personally think, yes, that was very good. A good response. Maybe we should have done it before. Molino changed the game, folks. So good move by Dwight York. Still proud, Andre. Like the live guys. Andy, good game. Fast Shot, thank you for your coverage. Listen, I'll be doing this more. I'll probably do some widgets. I have a deal with SofaScore where I could get the live scores on the screen, so I wouldn't have to keep updating all the time. Rondell, 2 good players on the team, Molino and Spicer. Yes. I know a lot. I see what he's saying. 2 good players on the pitch. Everybody else is crap. I mean, I know the emotions are high after the game, so it's a harsh. Nikki Cooper, fun live stream. Thank you, Nikki. We last in the group. Not sure what our chances are, so we'll probably do some analysis after the game and work out the scenarios, what we have to do. But the key, I think, is leaving this tournament on a high and learning a lot. I saw some improvements. It's not perfect. I think the game management was a little bit off. I think our ability to take the game to Haiti was delayed. Also, Haiti would not be happy with this. We were not stringing passes together as I would like for a team that had numerical advantage. I think that was poor. Hazley Guerra, welcome. Heart Attack Football, yes it is. Ansel, thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate that. We'll keep going along here as well. Heart Attack Football, Lime, Rondell, Witch Garcia. I don't think he meant Levi. But I think they were okay. Levi got the guy sent off for us. And Lincoln Marshall, Levi, one good thing he did on the breakaway. I think when we got the red card, we could have done a lot more. I think we could have taken advantage. We created some chances. And I think only when Kevin came on, they got the confidence. And you'll have to give Kevin some kudos. He came on and he gave that boost that they needed. I think that penalty was a bit dodgy. But, we played into their hands. They were one man less and it was a bit reckless. But we were pushing for the winning goal. So that was a problem. Ellen. Yes, we need to prepare ourselves mentally for World Cup qualifying. That is where I see the team needs to focus. I think so too. I think the outcome of this tournament is of course we don't want to lose and we want to do well. But if we head into the World Cup qualifying stages with confidence, I think that's a good move. Ronaldo, shake my head. Listen, I know we wanted to win. To me, there are a lot more pros and cons in these games. The cons are very obvious. I'm sure York and Russell Atterby and those guys are seeing this, and whoever their analysts are. And they're going to have to fix it. And these are the kind of quality matches we need to build character, build chemistry. They could sit down and look at the videos and, have discussions about what they could have done differently. And while it's not an experimental tournament, I think this is ideal preparation. I wrote about this on EXTVmedia.com. Head over to that link because we don't only have videos. We have detailed analysis from SofaScore. Ronda did say Levi, so I know he's a little bit mad. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Nicky Molino shouldn't have been on the bench. I'm guessing he probably had some sort of injury, maybe. It could be. I heard there were reports of that. So maybe that's why. Our attackers, Hazley Guerra. Our only chance is to win against Saudi and USA win out. So, yes, there's a scenario. I know there's a lot of statisticians in our group. So if anybody knows this scenario, let me know immediately what we need to do to win. Our attackers' chemistry lacking. Yes, we definitely need to improve our attacking and controlling the passing in midfield. We definitely don't manage the midfield well. That's definitely very obvious. We need to manage. Even with one man extra, we were not managing it well. Ellen with USA, Mexico, and Canada already booked for the World Cup. We in Concacaf should be a shoo-in. But they need to step it. Yes, they do. That is not an easy group. I know a lot of people are talking about Jamaica and Curacao. But, every team in that group is going to be tough. Curacao was well coached with Dick Advocat. These teams are no walkovers. We need to get some good results. Rondell, the defense is Trinidad's weakest link. But I'm tempted to say we looked best in defense, composed in midfield and attack. Yes, and I think that was by design. I think that clearly they were instructed we're not going to concede a bunch of goals. They need to focus. And I think maybe that's why there was a little bit of hesitation and why the midfield was a very physical midfield. And I think it does build a little bit more confidence in the team. I personally believe when you're playing football at any level, you have to build from the back first. You make sure your defense is good. And once your defense is compact, from there you could work forward. And fortunately for us, we are getting a lot of competitive games. Normally at international level, that's tough. Mark Blaze. It's good to watch a Trini podcast rather watching a foreign podcast to see a Trinidadian team play. Hope to see this again in the future. Listen, definitely, Mark, I'll be doing this again. It was requested by the fans, and I will be doing it again. I'm glad I was able to technically pull it off. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, subscribe, head over to the socials below here. Follow. These things really help the channel grow and enables us to do more videos. And, it really engages and helps the algorithm as well. So, it's good that I'm getting this positive feedback. You can head over to extvmedia.com. Follow me on my Instagram and the Extra Time TV Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, everything. These things really help. And your continued comments and suggestions really help. So we will be doing more. I really appreciate the kind words. I'm seeing the comments here. Innovative designs welcome. Their defense needs work. Been saying this since their game with St. Kitts. Correct. I think we all know this. Good night, folks. Trinidad had a holiday like we did here. Yes, we have some big holidays here in Trinidad, so we have a long weekend here. I don't have weekends because I work all the time. It's pretty crazy. The sacrifices I make to bring this to everybody. Lime, Rondell, he wasn't sharp. Yeah, we'll have some discussions about that. So Kelvin Thomas, feel we need to bring back Dennis Lawrence. I don't know about that one, but I personally believe having experienced players on your coaching staff helps. So I would never discount the experience of Dennis Lawrence. Folks, Dennis Lawrence has been working around coaches at a high level for a long time. Yes, the results are not great, but I'm going to read out the group. So Trinidad and Tobago is 3. Let me pull up the group. I lost it there. I had it on my feed. So let's head across to that really quickly. So as it stands, let's see really quickly before I end the stream, folks. So in group, where is it going? Why did I lose it? Let me pull it up really quickly. So full time today, Gold Cup. Oh my God, I have so many things open, folks. I'm going to read out the group standings for you here. So Gold Cup standings. So we are, there we go. I got it. So obviously we are in group. Why is this happening? Why am I not getting it? Why am I not getting it? This is kind of strange. Okay, there we go. Finally. I don't know what was happening. So we are in Group D. Obviously, it's USA 3 points, Saudi Arabia 3 points, Haiti on 1 point, and Trinidad and Tobago at 1 point. So we're going to have to hope one of the USA or Saudi Arabia runs away with the group, and we get 3 points. So there's a lot of scenarios have to play in our favor. They need to put the Boat Garcia brothers to run their defense. I'm liking the discussion, folks. This is really helping. Ricky B, welcome. Cardenas is not that good. Kept kicking the ball to no man's land, can't string passes together. That is one area, and even while we speak, I'm getting messages from former coaches and players, and they have been talking about our ability to string passes together. And the only way for us to fix that, folks, and we'll talk about that in the preview. Folks, there's a reaction to this game. We always do a preview and a reaction coming up. We use a lot of stats. We use a lot of former players. Andre Samuel and I have been doing it for the last couple of weeks. But our ability to fix those passing, international football is very tricky. We don't get to train. I'm not making excuses, but I'm saying we don't get to train every day all the time. Dwight York sees the players on the international break. So the networking and communication with players and clubs and so on has to be very important. When they meet for international tournaments, it's usually a couple days of training before they start for a World Cup game or a friendly. Or, it's usually the international window. It's a couple days. Players are traveling. So to implement those ideas in the training sessions, it's very small. It's very small. So us getting all these games, the only way to fix that is getting a lot of games. As much games as possible against high-quality opposition. We are getting that right now. So we'll see how it progresses. After the Gold Cup as well, we'll have some discussions about that. So we'll see how it goes. So, folks, I think I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to do the reaction now. And you all could look out for that. Check it out. Continue to support us. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. Head over to extvmedia.com. Check out those videos. Continue to show your support and comment. It really helps. It really helps. And just to sweeten the deal, I'll do a random draw, and I will personally give the winner a Trinidad and Tobago jersey from EXTV. So do that. It's going to be a random draw, so I'm going to pick people so it'll be fair. So folks on all the forums, thank you for supporting. I'm going to take a little bit of a rest and hydrate. and get straight into the post-match reaction, which I think it'll be Kenwin Jones and Andre. I'm not sure yet. And let me know what you think. So, folks, get more. Everybody, Natalie Prescott, thank you. I'm seeing you breaking down the scenarios. Best if the U.S. win. So we have a lot of scenarios. Get more, Lime, Rondell. Folks, I would like to say a special thank you all over the planet. Paris, Canada, United States, Houston, around the Caribbean. I am genuinely humbled by this. So, look out. It's going to come out maybe a little bit later tonight on the YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Subscribe, like, share. Head over to extvmedia.com, folks. Folks, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to sign out now. And, thank you for joining the stream. So it's been a pleasure.